It's time for Big D Energy, live on Woodward Sports. Join four-time Stanley Cup champion and legendary badass Darren McCarty and the golden voice of Neal Ruhl, Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m., as they give their takes on all things Detroit sports. The number one midday show in Detroit is on. Welcome to Big D Energy.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Big D Energy.
Big D!
Right here on the Woodward Sports Network. My name is Neal Ruhl, that guy, T-Foss, Terry Foster here in the house. Terry?
Happy to be here.
Are you?
I am.
You are?
I am.
Okay.
I wouldn't lie. What's there to lie about? It's a miserable day, so I may as well be inside.
I did have to break out the winter coat today, I'm not going to lie. Today was
The
a
winter coat?
The winter coat
The
day.
winter coat is
I was
a little wild.
freezing out there.
That's
like
not a
it was
winter
colder
coat,
last-
dude. That's just a little windbreaker.
No, that's my puffer shell over there, man. That thing is it, man. KG in the building. KG, what's really good?
Not this microphone. This shit is hanging, so I'm talking like Mr. Kennedy now. Right, but it's all good, man. Hey,
Mr.
Kennedy! One of the best entrances ever.
Kennedy.
Hey, nah, but I'm good, man.
Kennedy.
Now I'm ready for KG to say, it's time!
All right.
We got to lower his mic down.
Right.
We got to put an MSG little
Right.
thing on there.
5 rounds in the Big D Energy.
Spencer Raxter in the building.
Hello.
Spenmo, I want to institute a company-wide
Prima nocta?
policy. No, I want to institute a Woodward Sports policy for you and Easy to have to sit into those watch parties and quarterback those watch parties.
Man.
You deserve something extra.
It's the worst of our fan base, dude.
Is it?
They come out in droves.
I'm trying to tell
It's
you.
tough.
Is there a segment of just watch party Woodward audience
Yeah, for sure.
that just parachute in?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
A lot.
Yeah.
Huge segment.
I thought it'd be a joy to be with the people.
It's tough, Terry.
Sometimes it
Even
is.
when we're
Sometimes it is.
winning. Even when we're winning, it's tough.
Oh, okay.
That is wild. All right, let's cut the shit. Get into the Woodward Sports chat thread. If you want to skip the line, use the super chat. Some of you are doing that. I'll start with this one. There are some super chats I'm going to get to, but how about this? Tyler Jonas. JJ McCarthy owns you. Does he? That's odd.
Oh, God.
Here we go.
Yep, and we're off.
I didn't say it.
No, I know. You're reading stuff off the screen. I know.
I am reading stuff off a screen. I'll say it. Oh, that JJ McCarthy that ran the wrong play 4 times?
He did do that.
No, and shout out to Anson on the post game. A very exhausting affair. He was really glazing JJ. And you wrote this kid off, and he in 2 games, he's 2-0 when he's played all 4 quarters, and just the glaze fest that was going on. And listen, I'm a Michigan fan. Like, I respect JJ, but at the same time, this glaze fest that's going on, he played good enough to beat the Lions.
Yeah,
but at the
especially-
same time, he's not all that, bro. We not going to
17 points on drives that started in opponent's territory.
Yeah, like, come on, bro. He had 155 yards or whatever it
Not
was. Like,
even.
yeah, come on, bro. We not doing that.
Woodward Sports Super Chat. If you want to skip the line, as we said, you can do that. I ain't say that. Neal, DCFC with a huge win. At least someone can win. I'm going on Instagram.
Hey, Red Wings won.
Yep,
And
they
the
did.
Pistons.
And the Pistons
Shout
won.
out. Make that go.
I'm going on Instagram to absolute battle with Vikings fans. A bunch of sissies. Good use of the word sissy.
Right.
I would not call them sissies.
Worm boys.
Worm boys. Yeah,
Worm
that's my word
boys.
for them. Worm boys.
Michael Weary in the super chat. Daniel suffered a dislocated elbow, will miss multiple games. Why was Daniels even in the game? I heard, look, I hear the back and forth on that.
That was gross.
It was.
It was gross.
Yeah, it was tough. Tough to watch.
But, I mean, advantageous for the Lions, right? Like, he's not going to be
Yeah,
there.
I guess.
So, it helps. Lions are a 7.5-point favorite.
But,
in
Neal,
that
quote,
game.
we won't learn anything from that game next week.
Okay, you know what?
Who said that?
There's somebody on the morning show.
I
bro.
was watching at that
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
I was
was
watching
watching
at that
it.
time. I was. Xavier DT, Duran, shout out. Yeah.
Jalen Durham.
Man,
was-
what?
Wow. He's earning.
And Cade.
He keeps playing like that. He's going to get $30 million.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that.
21
Well,
and
if he
18
plays like
from
that in
Cade.
America.
Yeah, that's true.
You know?
It's true.
in America.
No, him and Cade are Lob City East for sure. Like, they are the best lob connection in the NBA, hands down.
It's been like that. Like,
Yeah.
that's not surprising. Like, I know just because finally it was on Peacock or whatever.
Right,
And,
that
like,
people
the world saw
realize
it.
it. Yeah.
They've been doing that.
No, they have. But this year it's like really like, okay, yeah.
That's why I laughed. And, like, Durham, by the way, has anyone noticed, like, with the free throws and the 15-foot jumper? Like,
He's
He's
getting
always
coming
been there.
around.
He's got good touch.
He
guy
does.
the guy's barely of drinking age.
No, for real.
But yeah.
But that's
what I'm
part
seeing out the
of the Lord teaching. I know he talks to those guys now and then. He said, add something to your game in the off season, because you can't do it during the season. So maybe Durham added the 15-foot jumper, worked on his free throws, and it's not just shooting free throws. You have to shoot them when you're tired. So you have a big lather, big workout. Then that's when you try to hit your free throws.
I was called a madman when I said that he is the number 2 when Jaden Ivey's not on this team, and I believe that holds true. Jalen Duren needs to be that kind of number 2 for the Pistons to be successful.
All right, here we go, everybody. Freight Train J. Johnny Moe is a drunk, but our rookies, especially Christian Mahogany. All right, everybody, let's get into it. Terry, your impressions?
My impressions with the Lions is I'm not going to come on here and just say they played bad. I thought what happened with them yesterday was that Minnesota played a very good game defensively, and they put the Lions, they made the Lions out of sync.
Correct.
You know, they always blitz, but they made some changes in their blitz packages. The Lions didn't catch up on it, never did. But I got good news for you today. Lions lost by 3 points. The way they played special teams, defense, and offense, they should have lost by 17.
Yeah.
How in the hell did they only lose by 3?
Woodward Sports Chat thread, Silas in the Super Chat. The Knicks series taught them boys needed to get strong. They look way tougher than last year. I would agree with that. Terry, getting back to what you said, here's the bottom line. Freddie Felt 313. The only team that can beat the Lions is the Lions. And the Lions beat
not gonna go that far.
Well, Spenny, the Lions beat the Lions' ass yesterday.
They did.
They
Like
did.
they did. Terry, you know me, dude. Like, I work in baselines. You commit 10 penalties in a game, you ain't winning. And I say ain't for effect. Hat tip Ryan Armani. Like, you are not winning. You back that up with, what were they? 26% on third down?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is better, which is good for them, unfortunately.
Yeah.
That's an improvement.
They are 25th in the league in third down percentage. And what do we, Spenny, throughout the time when we talked about playoff baseball, what is playoff baseball? 2-strike hitting. Mm-hmm. What do you do? Can you get hits with 2 strikes? Football, the NFL, is a third down league.
Yes, sir.
What happens
It
on
is.
third down is what dictates the game.
Hello.
They are 25th in the league in third down percentage, and they committed 10 penalties yesterday. And you're not beating anyone. Anyone. You're not. Flat out.
No, it's true. But I don't think even with the 10 penalties, watching the game, I don't think the Lions beat themselves. They got their asses beat. It wasn't the Lions, we just coming in and lollygag. Minnesota took them out of their game. They punished them on both lines. That's not beating yourself. That's you getting your asses beat.
I agree, Terry.
I thought Minnesota was
their
like,
ass kicked.
okay, motherfuckers, let's see what you're going to do.
And
And
that
they
is
didn't
true.
do anything.
The point of attack where the Lions dominate football
They
games.
got out physical big time.
Yes, they did. And Spenny, when we last week, I said, what's the path for Minnesota to win? That.
Yeah.
What they did defensively. And, look, Hargrave's been a bust for them for the most part, but not yesterday.
Not yesterday.
He was good Hargrave yesterday. He was. And, look, Minnesota, props to them. They dominated the point of attack. They were the tougher football team,
They were.
period.
And to Spinney's point, he had said this a couple weeks ago, and it is rang so true. Your offensive line ain't what it was last year, and you went from a dominant running team, a dominant team in the trenches, to just a pretty good team in the trenches. They have their moments where they are really, really good, but you have seen them lapse at times. And yesterday, you just totally got dominated. Those young guys were targets, Mahogany, Tate Ratledge. They constantly got pressure up the middle. And we all know that's kryptonite to Jared Goff.
Terry,
Kryptonite.
and look, no one can debate that. Nobody can. Like, you can be the
I
biggest
won't.
you can be the biggest Lions apologist ever. Nobody can. And like, look, you can say the things, do teams go undefeated at home for a season? No. Like, it doesn't have. You're going to lose a home game at some point during a season.
That's all the Lions do is lose at home. They don't lose on the road until this year.
But Terry, see, like, here's the thing. When you get pushed around up front, like they did, especially on the offensive line, and it goes back to what we said earlier about the changes in the offensive line. What is Tate Ratledge? What is Mahogany? In effect, they're
Rookies.
Yeah.
And we didn't do. I think that we make a mistake sometimes where we get caught up in it. I do. Like, we always think, Sean Baligan says you make the exception the rule. And when they came out and they were dominant after they bounced back against a Packers game, we're like, okay, everything's fixed. We didn't do a good enough job in foresight to say you're gonna ride a wave with Ratledge and Mahogany. They're not just gonna, okay, they're good now and this is the way they're gonna be forever. They're just not.
In every game.
In every game. No. They're not. And Spenny, they're not as good on the offensive line.
Nope.
You don't just lose a player like Frank Ragnow. You plug in a rookie and say no drop off.
Right. And Graham Glasgow.
The only time you say no drop off is like when Sharon Moore becomes your coach. That's the only time you say no drop off.
Yeah.
But like,
So far, so good.
no. But just joking. Everybody, calm down. But anyway, though, Terry, if we expected that to be the norm, what they did after they bounced back against a Green Bay game, then shame on us.
But you know what? It's going to be shame on us again because they'll be back to the normal next week because that's what they do. When they get licked, they adjust, they figure things out, and then they're a different team the next week. That's just what the Lions do. And there's been so many games. We've had games where you're like, oh, shit. The Lions have fallen apart. Baltimore, after that, Chicago a couple years ago. The Lions are like this high wire act. They move steadily. They win games. You get comfortable as a fan base, and then all of a sudden, bam, there's that clunker. The clunker hits. Yesterday was the clunker. And how did the Lions rebound? I'd be more concerned if the Lions look bad against the Commanders than I would against the Vikings. Because then that means that cycle of adjusting and being better after a loss is over. That's what we have to watch out for.
Correct. No.
Plus, the other
absolutely
thing,
correct.
Neal, the offensive line was pretty good. I'm not going to say great until yesterday. If you get on this air and say, oh, yeah, the offensive line is doing pretty good, but watch out, it's going to happen, then you're accused of being a hater.
That is also true.
Yeah.
Right.
And to Terry's point, like I definitely get what you say. It's bad. I almost hate that we haven't lost back-to-back in almost 3 years now because eventually it's going to happen. And I don't know if the fan base is ready for when that day comes. But even if they were to say lose to the Commanders next week, I'd be okay as a fan. It just can't look like what this Vikings game looks like. If it looks like that, then maybe we do have a problem. But overall, to your point, Terry, they're a team that knows how to rebound. They know how to go watch the tape, figure out what the hell happened, and answer and respond the very next week.
And I think a lot of the problems with the Lions offense was highlighted because of the penalties, the pre-snap things like that. When you are playing an aggressive defense like the Minnesota Vikings and Brian Flores, if you have false starts, if you have illegal formations, illegal shifts like that back you up, and it goes from 1st and 10 to 1st and 15 or to 2nd and 10, there's not much you're going to do, especially when you're not the team you could just bust off 7 yards of carry whenever you wanted. This offense is about setting things up. It's about winning on first down, and it's about rhythm and timing. That's what Jared Goff wins at. That's what he does well, is rhythm and timing, knowing this is where I'm throwing the ball, when I'm supposed to throw the ball, boom, boom. And when you are behind the sticks, that throws a wrench into all of that, and that makes you have to go and do something uncharacteristic, and that's where you see bad things happen. So when you don't have the natural fallback of, okay, we run behind this offensive line and get 6 yards of carry, you cannot put yourself behind the sticks because that just terminates drives.
No, and how many times was it 2nd and something team?
Yep.
Right.
3rd and something team? Like,
Exactly.
You can't win in this. I don't care who you're playing. You can't beat the Panthers at home playing like that.
Okay. Taylor Decker spoke to it, them being behind schedule, those third downs, and, they were 0 of 20 going into that game on 3rd and 10-plus type of plays. It's hard on 3rd and long for any team, but the fact that you are constantly finding yourself in those situations as opposed to last year when your offensive line was good, you were getting a lot of 3rd and shorts, and that made the 4th down decisions that much easier because your run game was dominant and you were able to utilize that. This year it's a different story for the Lions, and they have to find ways to combat that and get on schedule. Because if you in 3rd and long, Jared Goff is not the type of quarterback you want to just sit back.
There's no quarterback you want.
No,
there's no quarterback
sure.
you want in 3rd and long.
But he's not
none.
particularly good when you can just tee off on him, where you know he has to throw and he has to drop
Patrick
back a lot
Mahomes
of
was in
times.
that situation too and didn't do well.
Yeah.
And
He got his ass kicked. Yeah. Why didn't he just run away?
No, I'm not talking about
He
just
did run away a
yesterday, but
couple
I'm
times.
talking about in the Super Bowl. And there's certain games where that offensive line for Kansas City is playing like crap. And Patrick Mahomes, the great Patrick Mahomes, looks normal.
That's odd. He should have just ran away. All right, we got some super chats that we'll get set up. Double G in the chat. Shout out Dylan Dingler for winning the Gold Glove.
Shout out Dylan
absolutely.
Dingler.
That kind of got lost in the sauce.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
Which
He
you
might
should.
not get paid in 5 years, but yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Dexter James, call me crazy, but let's sign a veteran offensive lineman. Dexter, I was waiting on that comment. Thank you. I have the availables for everybody that we can look at together. All right, trade deadline obviously is tomorrow. Dante 151. Hey, Spenny, the Panthers are back out of the grave again.
We're back.
You called it. You called it with the Panthers winning in Green Bay.
I did call that. I called that before the season. I said the Panthers were going to beat Green Bay in Green Bay, and they did.
I'm mad this on the heels of a loss. Green Bay such frauds, bro.
Yeah.
I've been screaming at you.
Jumbo Jumbo in the super chat. My same old Lions dad told me with a straight face Jared Goff sucks because he cannot scramble. Starting to get really tired of dealing with this takes. Then don't watch the games with your dad anymore, Jumbo Jumbo. Like, just remove yourself from that situation.
Yeah, dump dad.
Yeah, just
Dump dad.
come on
You
out
can
to
do
the watch
that.
party at Gillies or something.
Yeah, shout out.
Have some
Spenny
drinks.
will welcome you.
Yep.
Spenny's there.
You should definitely come to Gillies. I'm telling you, every
that
person
man.
in this chat should go to Gillies. The talent at Gillies is
Unbelievable.
unmatched in the city of Detroit. When you talk about the wait staff and the just women around there, go to Gillies.
You know where else the talent
Shout
is
out
unmatched?
Jordan.
You know where else the talent is unmatched in Detroit?
Van Johnson.
In the courtroom with
Yeah.
Ben Johnson Law, everybody. They're tough, tenacious trial lawyers. They are the fighters. Look, guys, if we're talking about your justice, whether that's a settlement, whether it's a verdict, you know that this will have an impact on the rest of your life. Don't play around. Go to venfights.com, get Ben Johnson Law, get the fighter on your side.
What about Art and Jakes?
Art and Jake's, everybody. Yes, I will be out at Art and Jake's this Sunday.
I heard.
Shelby Township
Yep.
for the
Yeah.
Commanders game.
Oh, yeah.
Well, so come on out. Roll
Yeah.
on out.
We gonna have a time.
We are going to have a time.
Shout out
That-
Art and Jakes.
yes, shout out to Art and Jakes. I can't wait to get over there. As I said, even before they were a part here at Woodward, that's the spot. That's where I roll up. The food slaps. It's absolutely incredible. And guess what? Your bill's going to be low. Your tab's going to be lower than it is at these national wing places that say, we show sports the best. You do not. You do not. They have the high-definition media wall out there. Every game is on everywhere. Scan the QR code on the screen. Find out which one of the 6 Metro Detroit locations works best for you. Art and Jake's, a sports bar setting with a fine dining flavor. Walk into any Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men today. Open 7 days a week. Sit back, relax, and enjoy precision haircut, scalp massage, hot leather neck shave, and hot towel treatment from one of our talented stylists. Step up your game this season and take advantage of our $20 haircut special. Scan the QR code and get your coupon today. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men, the ultimate haircut experience. Open 7 days a week. Walk-ins always welcome. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men. It's wicked awesome.
Get ready for the ultimate sports experience. Join former University of Michigan star and NFL sensation Braylon Edwards alongside the charismatic Shep
Braylon Edwards, touchdown Michigan!
as they break down the latest in sports like never before. Tune into the Braylon Edwards Show with Shep.
Touchdown, Braylon Edwards.
Weekdays from 2 to 4 p.m. only on the Woodward Sports Network. Don't miss out on hot topics, insider insights, and the banter that keeps you coming back for more.
It's the Massage Chair House in Bloomfield Hills, Michigan. Make sure you go check it out. Shout out to my guy, Dr. Eric Duncan. Came in here, dropped off the Osaki Platinum Edition for our new chair of the month, and it's awesome. I was just using it before the show. Maz was using it. KG loves it. Everybody who sat in this chair has nothing but glowing reviews, so make sure you go check it out. If you don't believe us, believe Dr. Eric Duncan. You can go check it out on his YouTube channel, Dr. Eric Duncan, the Wellness Doc, where he reviews it. So make sure you go give him a subscribe and a like on Woodward Sports. Shout out the Massage Chair House.
All right, we're off and running here on a loss Monday. Neal Ruhl, Terry Foster, KG, Spencer Raxter, all of you in the Woodward Sports chat thread. In the super chat, at Vikings Red Wing says, losing to JJ doesn't mean you're bad. That kid wins. Unless they're playing the Falcons. No, and look, Terry, any quarterback's winning when you get 17 points and start your drives in the opponent's territory. Yeah. It doesn't matter who it is.
Yeah, the Lions didn't lose because of J.J. McCarthy.
Really? That's not what I was told.
Well, and this just came in. He is the NFC Player of the week.
2 times.
Notice it's a trend there. He wins the game.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
Well, he probably will be, right?
They lost because of special teams. They lost because they couldn't run the ball.
Yeah.
J.J. McCarthy, yesterday reminded me of J.J. McCarthy's Michigan career. He didn't have a great career at Michigan, but he made special plays while he was the quarterback at Michigan. And yesterday, he didn't have a great game, but he made great things happen
plays during the game,
when he had to.
Yeah, you remember that. He had that little fader on third down that dropped it in for a first down. Obviously, the game-winning pass or game-sealing pass on third down.
Back
the touchdown,
shoulder throw.
Right. The touchdown to Hawkinson was a good ball. He made the plays when they had to be made.
Neal don't want to hear none of that shit, but it's the truth.
What's that?
It's the truth. He's talking about what's that? He wasn't even listening.
No, what was it? For real, I was looking up to see who is going to be the offensive.
were
No, we were
talking
just
about
saying
JJ.
It's going to be Sam Darnold probably.
And he said Neal don't want to hear any of that shit.
He don't. Nah, but we're not glazing JJ, but he made plays. He made enough plays to beat the Lions for sure, and he made good plays during that game for sure.
He also made some very bad ones.
Yeah.
He also overthrew a lot of open receivers, but
he ran the wrong play 4 times.
But they won.
He sacked himself when Jack Campbell came through.
He
with
sacked
that.
himself.
No. That was all Jack Campbell.
No, that flip though was crazy.
Yeah, I know that was pretty cool though.
That flip.
When he sacked himself.
Yeah, I'm like, why did he flip? Like,
And Hutchinson got his index finger on him and tackled him.
and that's a sack. That counts
Right,
as a sack.
it's a sack, but that should have been given to Jack Campbell.
No, for sure.
No, it is though, but it goes to show you, right? Like, you held their quarterback. If you're the Lions, you held their quarterback to 143 yards passing. You picked him off and you sacked him 5 times.
Yeah. The
And
problem
56% passing.
The problem was the run game for the Vikings. Yeah. Nobody expected the Vikings run game to come in there and just do what they did to the Lions defensive line.
It sounds too like we forget special teams were awful.
Very bad.
Awful yesterday. The
Very
kick
bad.
return after you got the touchdown, like all of it.
100%.
The block field goal.
Yep.
Dan Campbell always talks about the 3 phases. They were 0 for 3.
You had a fumble in opposing territory, or in your own. You had a fumble in your own territory. They had a blocked field goal. You had the kick return that almost went for a touchdown. Another kick return that would have gone for a touchdown if there wasn't a flag. And like you said, 10, 11 penalties, whatever it was.
10 penalties.
It's bad team shit. We talk about that's
Thank
what
you,
bad
Spenny.
teams
It
do.
was sloppy.
And that was kind of my thing.
Yeah.
Like, look, does this make them a bad team? No. But they did bad team shit.
They played like ass yesterday, and the Vikings showed up. They were aggressive. They were physical. They were moving the line of scrimmage, and they took advantage of a Lions team that looked lost. And I am looking at the whites on the coaching staff.
The whites?
I'm looking.
You always are.
I'm looking at Dan Campbell. I am looking at Dave Phipp. I'm looking at John Morton. And
Fire 'em all.
I'm looking at Hank Fraley. I'm serious. I mean, it's a joke, the white, but it's serious. Those guys, I'm looking at them because their units were unprepared coming off of a bye week, and that is inexcusable. They looked lazy. They looked like they weren't ready, and the Vikings took advantage of it by playing physical and punishing them. The offensive line was bad. Special teams was bad. The offensive play calling was bad, and the team overall looked unprepared. And for me, that is Hank Fraley, Dave Phipp, John Morton, and Dan Campbell. And coming off of a bye week, that is unacceptable.
No doubt. Oh, I also did want to shout out real quick. David Feldman, the guys at BKFC, went out to the event at Soaring Eagle on Saturday night. Had a great time. Fights were incredible.
That's what's up.
they're next. And guys, if you don't know about it, you will within the next 2 years. Bare knuckle fighting will be next. They don't dick around. The fights are over. They get another fight out there. They get it going. There were a lot of knockouts, which the crowd loves and everything like that. So they're next. So shout out to BKFC. We'll be talking to them again, no doubt. No doubt about it. Lawrence would rather lose now than lose later. Blanco, okay, can we take the break now?
Damn Watts. Yeah, we can.
Can we take the break now? Because this is, I'm going to gear up. I'm going to put the hazmat suit on, and we're going to get in and talk about the trade deadline.
Let's do it.
Okay? So let's do that then. Let's take the break right now.
Tell us about Planet Fitness.
Planet Fitness, everyone. We're live at the Planet Fitness Studios. Missed it this morning because I had to put the finishing touches on the Michigan stuff for the Oakland-Michigan game tonight for the radio broadcast, but I'll get there after work.
Neal had to go buy a can of soup.
I did get a new can, as Mike G said, despite the fact that, I win those awards over there, guys, but whatever. But again, Planet Fitness, over 50 Metro Detroit locations in Planet Fitness, of course. And the bottom line is this. They're the best gym in the gym game. I've been going there now going on 4 years, and I'll never be a member at another gym, ever. No matter where I go around the country, there's a Planet Fitness close by. You keep talking about one day I'm going to get in shape. Maybe I'll do it New Year's Day. How about one day where New Year's Day becomes today? How about you just pull in the parking lot on the way home and get this thing rolling? Any long journey takes a first step. It's your time now. Go to Planet Fitness or planetfitness.com and join now. Planet Fitness, don't pay more money to lift the same weights.
And let me tell you about Wicked Pickle in Westland, Michigan. Go to wickedpickle.com. You can find the events. They can host parties from 10 to 200, whoever you want, any skill level. You can go there and have a good time. They've got 10 climate-controlled pickleball courts, so you can have a great time no matter the weather. Go check it out. It's Wicked Pickle in Westland.
Why do we fight? We fight to protect the innocent, to hold the powerful accountable, to bring the oppressors to justice. Why do we fight? We fight to secure and preserve our civil liberties, to get each and every one of our clients the justice they deserve, and to make the lives of real people just like you whole again. ThenFights.com.
No one gives away more cash and prizes than Woodward Sports. You don't believe us? Here's our latest $10,000 winner.
You guys posted, hey, if you guess all this stuff right, we'll give it's $10,000. I'm like, okay, well, why the hell not?
And the winning doesn't stop there. How about our Outkick Your Coverage winner?
I think you won. We got Tully, everybody. This guy's got a hot girl.
Bigger prizes, bigger giveaways, cash, merch, tickets, and more. All from the biggest sports network in Detroit. No one does it bigger and better than Woodward Sports. Make sure you're following, liking, subscribing on Instagram, Facebook, X, and YouTube for your chances to share in the winning. From Detroit's #1 sports network, Woodward Sports.
Shout out to Dr. Jeff Pierce. And if you're looking for a way to support local athletes with physical disabilities, Athletes Unlimited, a Michigan-based nonprofit, has one simple mission: breaking down barriers so everyone can experience the joys of sports, from sled hockey to wheelchair basketball and more. Join them and Dr. Pierce on November 6th for their annual Top Golf fundraiser. Enjoy 3 hours of golf, food, drinks, a raffle, and a live auction. Register online or consider becoming a sponsor today at athletesunlimited.com.
All right, Neal Ruhl, Detroit sports media icon Terry Foster, KG, Spencer Raxter, all of you in the Woodward Sports chat thread. If you want to skip the line, use the super chat, subscribe to the Woodward Sports YouTube channel. Look at that, about to crack 95,000 subs. So keeping it pushing. All right, Terry, it's time to have the talk about a quarterback. It's time to have the talk about the quarterback and what happened yesterday. And Terry, I think we saw exactly the case. Quarterback coordinator discussion or quarterback coach discussion I think we have to have, Terry. Because if you look at it, the pressure that was created and how uncomfortable he was and sacked multiple times, I think we have to ask the discussion, does Patrick Mahomes need to be more mobile? Because Patrick Mahomes was pressured and destroyed yesterday and had the worst day of his career passing the football. Is Andy Reid washed? Is the offensive system in Kansas City washed? Is it over?
I thought we were going to talk about Jared Goff being washed.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah. Come to find out, Terry, like these quarterbacks, they don't like pressure, especially up the middle, huh?
No,
and
they
it
don't.
doesn't matter who it is.
Correct.
Who it is, it doesn't matter.
But mobile quarterback guy will tell you, well, but the quarterback, if he was mobile, he could just roll around the end and
That's
get
what
like
Patrick
10 or
Mahomes
15.
did yesterday, didn't he? No, he didn't. He had 5 yards rushing. He was 2 for 16 under pressure yesterday.
That don't mean he wasn't moving out of the pocket, though. That just means he didn't get rush yards.
How many yards rushing did JJ have yesterday?
Not a lot. He did have a rushing touchdown.
He may not. Yeah, he got a rushing touchdown, but he
9
was able to
carries
get
for
away
12
from the
yards.
pressure a little bit more than Jared Goff. No, you trying to start some stuff. Go ahead.
Yeah, I know.
What do you want?
What do you mean?
I like how he's. What do you mean? What do you
Why didn't
What do
Mahomes
you
just
mean?
run away?
I mean, he did that.
Sometimes you can't get loose.
If you watch the game, he did that.
Dude, man, you see those defensive linemen now? They're running like 4.5 40s. You can't get away from them dudes.
Yeah.
Mahomes has championships. We don't.
True.
Mahomes has
that's
won
true.
Super Bowls. Goff does not and never will. So I'm salty's out. Okay. You know I like to do that, Spenny, right? Just to flush everybody out.
Salty's a known Goff hater.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Golf, Salty and Lentz, man.
Yep.
Those are the two. They stay on hate.
I mean, it's in his name. He's salty.
That is
He's letting you know.
Yeah.
Well, you know what?
Good warning.
Here's what confuses me about society. When we talk about Jared Goff and we go through this progression of the season, we either have a conversation about, is Jared Goff an MVP candidate, or should we get rid of his ass because he sucks? There's no Jared Goff is okay. You just get extremes.
And I'll tell you what, was Jared Goff perfect out there and made no? Was he awful and caused the loss? No. But there were some plays that he could have made that he didn't. There were some throws that he could have made that he didn't, that we've seen him make before. But also, Jahmyr Gibbs was getting cooked in pass protection. He was not able to hold up. The offensive line was bad. The play calling was bad. The penalties were bad. It was not like it was just Jared Goff and he needs to overcome. Like, he's not Superman. He's not the guy. But when he's Batman. When it was Batman out there with faulty batarangs and no smoke screen. Like, you needed some help. And unfortunately, they did not do enough. And like Terry said, the way they played all around, it easily could have been a double-digit game, but you still had a chance, and you still had an opportunity at the end. Unfortunately, you couldn't get it done. And it wasn't just one person. It was complete lapses by multiple units on both sides.
Yeah,
of the ball.
you
Well,
guys
not the
probably
defense,
missed this play. I think I'm the only person who saw this, but there was a defensive lineman coming in on a blitz, and he took Jahmyr Gibbs, picked him up, and said, "Son, get out the way.
Well,
You don't belong here."
Woodward Sports chat thread, smash the numbers. JJ's an elite visualizer. He can visualize wins. Stats don't matter. They love him.
That's just dick riding. Yeah, that's
Right.
crazy.
That's trolling.
I told you
Yeah,
you
there's
guys,
no way
man.
somebody actually meant that.
No,
You know what he is so far? He's a step above Tim Tebow, who won games because of defense, who won games because of the running game, who won games because of other people.
Well, slow your roll. Tim Tebow got a playoff win. Slow your roll, Terry. Now I'm talking.
Okay, JJ's gonna get a playoff win.
We don't know that.
He'll get 1, 2, 3.
Woodward Sports chat thread. Straw 3. Mobile quarterbacks aren't invincible. Look what happened to Daniels this weekend. He mobiled his ass to the couch for the rest of the season. Yeah, that was gruesome. Absolutely gruesome.
But
Being
you
mobile
know who
ain't
made a
everything.
play being a mobile quarterback? A guy that you don't like, Caleb Williams. He got out the pocket, made a crucial first down, and then got another crack at that putrid Cincinnati Bengals defense.
Woodward Sports chat thread. Calman can't even have a legit conversation, just hides behind clowning other stuff than addressing his inaccurate takes. I believe I picked the Vikings to cover the spread yesterday, did I not, KG? Against the current?
You must have done something obtuse.
All right, did you?
Yes.
I need a further
don't recall.
explanation from whoever wrote that.
I do too. As a
What did
matter
you
of
do?
fact. I said that the Vikings would cover the spread. Like these huge numbers. Like
No, you
this,
must have done something in the last 5 minutes to piss this
and
dude
the
off.
Jay
when we-
Jettis hate, and it's you did something. You
Oh,
did some
Jay
stuff.
Jettis and that 130 feet receiving yesterday.
right.
Like just absolutely dominated. Absolutely
You
dominated. the
did something.
game.
I don't recall you saying they covered the spread, but you got it.
Backing up to what Spenny said, Doc's 92-24. Goff is like a bullseye. He doesn't move out of the pocket. He's going down before being touched. Play calling sucks. Gibbs is a weapon. Use him as one, not for blocking on the blitz all the time. Well, Doc's, what if he's on the field and the Vikings blitz all the time?
Yeah.
Then
Gotta
guess
do
what
something.
he has to do, Docs?
Block.
That's not up to
That's
Johnny
true.
Morton. That's up to Gibbs. That's what he's there for. He has to do it.
Every back in the NFL has been asked to block.
Pass block, yeah.
Yeah, pass pro. That's part of the job. And there's been some pretty good backs who can't do that. They sit their asses down. So if you can't pass protect, you can't play.
Bingo.
Right.
Woodward Sports chat thread. Jermaine last. This was probably Mahomes' first time sucking like that, Neal. STFU. Jermaine, go watch the Super Bowl that they played against the
Right.
Buccaneers. Watch the Super Bowl last year, Jermaine. Like,
Is that
It's out
germane to the conversation?
hey, Shad 216. Lions fans would rather have a mobile quarterback with a shit offensive line than Goff with an elite line, solely because they think hero ball will always win games.
We don't have an elite line, though. I'd rather have either of those. Like, if you don't have an elite line, you
Yeah,
kinda
how
need a
about
mobile
having
quarterback.
neither? How do you like that?
Yeah. I agree with him. The hero ball don't always work, though.
Hero ball doesn't always work, but if your offensive line isn't elite, you need something.
Yeah,
and
which is
we've
fair.
seen Goff with an elite offensive line is one of the best quarterbacks in the league. But
Yeah, that's fair.
they were getting their ass beat. And I don't blame Goff for most of it. Like, he had a couple nice plays where he avoided a pressure. He avoided a sack from Jonathan Grenard where he slipped under it and he made a great throw. But there were a couple times where you saw, and I'm not asking him to be Lamar Jackson and tuck the ball and run, but just a sidestep to the left or right to help out your offensive line when they're getting cooked a little bit. But, it's
not him.
It's not him. It's not who he is. You can't expect him to do that. He's not going to do that.
He
He's
don't
never
even
gonna
have
be that
white
guy.
boy wiggle.
Yeah.
He
And
should
he's-
get the white boy wiggle.
He's been doing much better at that this year, moving around the pocket.
Sure.
But in this game, with the AGATs just getting absolutely destroyed like they were, it was tough for him to do that.
You know what's funny, too? When you look at the numbers again, like, they're not awful for the guy.
No, he had a decent
Yeah,
game
yeah.
in terms of numbers.
In terms of
but-
throwing the ball, yeah. It's weird. But here's the deal, Terry. Here's where I land with all this. You know what? They played like shit. They had 10 penalties. They beat the piss out of themselves. The Vikings won the physical battle, the line of scrimmage battle. There's no debate to
On
that.
both sides.
You can't dispute that. But here's the deal, Terry. They caught a break. The Packers lost to the Panthers in Lambeau.
Right.
They did. So through all this, like through all the fire Johnny Morton and we need Ben Johnson back, to we got to make 10 trades, to you got to go sign an offensive line. Through all of it, Terry, see, here's where we weren't prepared, even though we said we were, and you guys lied to me about this. This was the way it was going to go. Remember when we said 11-6 in a division win? Or 12-5 and you win a division and the record can be worse and all that. Remember we said that?
We
and
said that.
I asked the people, said, are you guys okay with that? And everybody said, yeah, we're okay with that. No, we're not, Terry, because here's the deal. They still control every aspect of their fate. They do. Does that excuse what happened yesterday? No, it does not. Do I feel good about the offensive line? No, I do not. However, with all that being said, they caught a break yesterday. And the Packers lost. And that's the only thing that matters. Winning this division is the only thing that matters, Terry. You get your home playoff game, you keep it pushing. Like, Terry, that's it.
That's true. But do you know who they're tied with? Your boy Ben Johnson and the Chicago Bears.
They was lucky to win yesterday, too.
They lucky to win, but they won.
Are we tied with them, Terry?
Well, technically, because of the tiebreaker.
Okay.
They're both 5-3. And
Chicago is not even in my thought process.
well,
Not
it should
even
be.
in the thought
It
process.
should be when you have a crappy game like yesterday. And we had a conversation a few weeks ago. What game was more important, Minnesota or the Baltimore Ravens? And the way that we're acting today, it seems like the Minnesota, if they beat Minnesota, that would be more important than beating the Baltimore Ravens.
You do have to win the rest of the home games. You know, you lost your home game.
Right.
Good teams lose 1, maybe 2 home games tops.
Or 3.
You've lost your home game.
Or 3. They've lost 3 home games last season.
Right. Well, but
Or
they
the
went
year
undefeated
before.
on the road. Right?
Okay, right.
So,
Or 2.
It is. Like, Terry, it's bad, and it looked bad, and it doesn't feel good. It most certainly doesn't feel good. However, when you look around at what happened, they're still in a very fine spot, Terry.
They're in a good spot. Do you know why we're freaking out today? Because once again, we have a little doubt, a little seed of doubt put in the back of our heads because how they're going to rebound from this. I freaked out after I saw the Green Bay game. How they're going to rebound for this? Well, they did. Now, when they played Baltimore and got mollywopped in Baltimore, how did they rebound from this? Well, they did. Now we're looking at Minnesota. Minnesota's not really a good team, but they did win 14 games last year. How do they rebound from this?
And they'll go to Washington, who doesn't have their quarterback now, and they'll win.
Well, I like to, since Spinny's always guaranteeing things, I made a guarantee before the season began. I said the Lions would beat the Commanders in Washington by double digits.
That is true.
Especially now.
I think I said double digits or more, which means they'd have to win by 100. So just double digits. Let's keep it at that.
I mean, it's possible.
It is, but not probable.
Hoof-hearted, whichever game we lost was going to be more important. That is true.
Right. True that.
No, so again, for me, like, it sucks and I don't like it, but in the grand scheme of things,
Nobody does.
what's different than it was last week?
Nothing. Except maybe you might be a little more banged up on the O-line.
But everybody is. You
No,
know
for
who's more
for
banged
sure.
up? The Commanders.
No, for sure. For sure.
So you have the backup quarterback, and Chili Damon, this is more about losses. This isn't about more losses than last year. We have 40% of an O-line, and our run game is not good at all. And Chili Damon, like, I would say there are facets of that certainly that I agree with. Like, again, that offensive line stuff is real, and you're going to go through waves with it because you got young guys there. Like, that's Chili Damon. Like, there's going to be moments where they struggle. Again, guess what? It happened week 1. It happened yesterday. It will happen again at some point. And then everyone will freak the fuck out again, and Spencer will be there doing a watch party, just wanting to be anywhere else.
They're going to do that anyway.
Hopefully
I
it's not
did not
against the Packers
see
again.
my one of my favorite plays yesterday. Not once, unless I missed it when I went to the bathroom. What about the Jameson Williams
Jet sweep.
jet sweep? I didn't
not-
see that.
Did not run that.
Did I miss it?
Nope.
No, you did not miss it.
They didn't run it when I was in the bathroom.
No. You know what one of Spencer's favorite plays is? Getting a Chevrolet at Les Stanford.
Going to Les Stanford
right.
and getting a new car. It's the only play if you want a new car. Shout out Les Stanford Chevrolet Cadillac Buick GMC. Make sure you guys tap in at lesstanford.com. They've got tons of deals to fit everybody's budget. My guy Goran got me out of my old lease and into a new one in 30 minutes. That's all it takes. Les Stanford Chevrolet Cadillac Buick GMC. lesstanford.com.
How do people feel about getting a Planet Fitness membership for $15 a month? How do they like working out in a clean and spacious gym that's filled with equipment for every workout? And how about free fitness training in the judgment-free zone that leaves them feeling energized all day long? Join Planet Fitness today with the free PF app, online or in club, and start getting that big fitness energy for $15 a month.
Ruhl here for Sun Cruiser, proud partner of the Detroit Lions, big-time sponsor of the Woodward Sports Lions pregame show. Sean and I were enjoying Sun Cruisers. KG was enjoying some Sun Cruisers. Real iced tea, real vodka, really good. Just 100 calories, 4.5% alcohol, not a ton of sugar in them, and no bubbles, by the way. No carbonation. They're imminently smashable if that's what you want to do. They're a great sip and drink. If you're tailgating, couch gating, whatever you're doing, watching football, Sun Cruisers is the play. Find the flavor that works best for you. Go to any local grocery store, get a 4-pack and try them. You'll thank me later. Sun Cruiser, proud partner of the Detroit Lions. Woodward Sports, back at it. Big D Energy, Neal Ruhl, the legend, Terry Foster, KG, Spencer Raxter, all of you, the Woodward Sports chat. If you want to use the skip the line, use the super chat. Mike Boyd in the super chat. I've been a Brad Slappy, made excuses for him not making moves. If he doesn't make moves now, I'll have to say his confidence is actually arrogance. All right, then
Cool.
Terry.
All right, cool. I got nothing.
He's always been a little bit arrogant. When everybody was clamoring, edge rusher, you got to draft one, you got to sign one, you got to sign the one that's on your roster. You need the one. He's like, no. And he chastised the media, he chastised people. I keep hearing I got to get an edge rusher. No, I don't. So yeah, I praise him for what he's done, but he's been a little bit of a
I mean, he's been right in terms of this year.
He's been right,
He's been
and
correct.
he's flaunting it. That's who he is.
Woodward Sports Super Chat, J Hart 313, 18 turnovers week 9, only 4 touchdowns. Also, we can't finish plays on third and long. Opportunities Ben Johnson thrived on more than none.
Ben Johnson had a lot of 3rd and 4s. Like, come on, dog.
Johnny Moe, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Kip,
the same.
Kip Nelson in the Super Chat. McCarthy 2-0 in division road games. Packers aren't the team you should be worried about. What, Terry?
I guess you should be worried about JJ.
I guess so. And again, we talked about this on the pregame show yesterday. So the Vikings right now at 4-4. They host Baltimore. They're at Green Bay. They have Green Bay twice. They have the Lions again. They're at Dallas and at the Giants. So it ain't exactly an easy road for the Vikings. And the division games will start to stack up now.
Oh, yeah.
Like, that's the way it'll be. So, no, I'm still not concerned about the Minnesota Vikings. Just not, guys. Sorry. I know that I'm going to, quote, jinx them because I'm sitting here telling you what I feel.
I know that shit gets
The
me
jinx. Dude, that's funny, man. The jinx stuff is
it's
incredible.
crazy.
Jeremy Kruger, we got to trade for Trey. I don't care if it's a first for him. I think sending a 4th to the Titans for Zeitler would also be nice as well. Jeremy, we are 2nd in the NFL in sacks. The Eagles made the move because they're 23rd in sacks. Like, for the whole, we're a good team. I saw that going around social media. We're good. Yeah, we are good. They're 2nd in the league in sacks. They sacked McCarthy 5 times yesterday, which is a game you usually win when you sack a quarterback and hold him to 140 yards passing. Like, you usually win those games. Oh, that's right. They had 10 penalties. Oh, that's right. They were awful in special teams. Trey, we're 2nd in the league in sacks. Do you guys look before you send these messages?
Well, it's called parroting. They've heard others say it, so I'm going to say it too. But when you look at yesterday's game, they didn't lose because of lack of pass rush. They lost because the offense stunk. They lost because the special team stunk. I thought the defense played well yesterday.
Yep.
But
yeah, for the most
I mean,
part.
when you're
defense
sitting on your doorstep because of bad special teams and because of turnovers, what are you going to do?
Yeah.
Taylor Jonas, rooted for JJ injury. How did that turn out? Karma is a bitch. Tell me when I said I want JJ McCarthy to be hurt.
You did.
Yeah, you
did I
sort
say?
you
I said I
sort of
wanted him out of the
did.
game.
Yeah.
You sort of did.
I said I want him out of the game.
Well,
Guess what? Hey, the Commanders quarterback this week, I prefer him to be out of the game. Every quarterback they play. Like, that's Terry, that's what they're trying
So
to do.
how do you
my boy
usually
spit it,
remove a
dog.
quarterback from the game?
gonna spit it.
Usually it's injury. It's either bad play or injury. It seemed like you were rooting, maybe not rooting, but just kind of hinting at injury for J.J. McCarthy. Don't look
But
at me
then
like
again,
that.
You
You're
know
on
what?
the
On
island,
the flip
big
side of
dog.
that coin, it
You're on
wouldn't have
the
mattered
island.
who the quarterback was then. They got 17 points starting drives in Lions territory.
They could have had Mitch Trubisky and would have beat the Lions yesterday.
Yeah, that is fair. Mitch Trubisky. That is fair.
Craig Kane. Neal, we love you, but come on, man.
Mitch Trubisky used to cook the Lions, to be honest.
He
No,
did.
he did, for sure.
Art Vandelay, same old Lions Tourette's. Goff's not mobile. We need an edge rusher.
That is
That is Lions to
that's new old Lions Tourette's.
No. Yeah, I think it expanded a little bit. Jared Goff is not mobile. We need an edge rusher and an offensive lineman. So
Yeah.
that's been expanded a little bit.
That one with Mahogany going down.
When did I say you, Neal? You said you wanted him to take it out on a stretcher. You did.
I don't think he said that.
No, you didn't.
No, you didn't say that.
He said he wants him out of the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, you want him out.
Every team wants the other opposing quarterback out of the game. Do they not, Spenny?
I'm not.
You on the island, big dog.
Yeah,
You on the island, big dog.
I think the most important thing is to score more points than your opposition
Correct.
Yes.
And how do you enhance those capabilities?
by being good in the red zone,
Oh, God.
by
Third down
converting
quarterback.
third down.
I'll be like Terry. Stop being a bitch, Terry. Say what you want to say.
And
Say
I
what
guess
you wanna say.
and knocking the fuck out of the opposing quarterback. Is that it? Is that what you want to hear?
Yeah, but not ending his career.
Michael Weary, Johnny Mo needs to be more aggressive, period.
It's just tough.
What is it with him? I'll give the people the couple moments here because I did want to talk about like the trade deadline and all that stuff because it is tomorrow.
Yeah.
And I know that the people think that this is their fantasy wire when it very much is not because I'll give you the names in a little bit. But with all that being said, Terry, what is the move for Johnny Morton then?
See, I don't think Johnny Morton or anyone had the opportunity to be more aggressive yesterday when your offensive line is being overwhelmed. We forget about how important pass protection is. When you don't run the ball and with the way that the Vikings were blitzing, there's no play action. That's out. You can't go deep to J-Mo, except they did at the very end, but that's something you can't consistently do. This is a running football team that can't run the ball.
Yeah.
I would have liked to see St. Brown more involved, but he had 9 catches, so I really can't bitch about that. I think when you say they should have been more aggressive, you sort of don't know football. You don't know the football game that was played yesterday. Jared Goff was running. Well, he can't run.
Yeah, but
How about this? He was stumbling for his life.
Scooting around for
right.
his life.
Because people are,
Lollygagging for his life.
He was waltzing for his life yesterday.
Yeah. No, I agree.
For sure. You can't be aggressive when you can't stop a blitz. You can't be
Right.
aggressive when you're in 2nd and 15.
But you
can't
know what you can do? This is not being aggressive.
Run the ball.
Screenplay.
well, and everyone's killing him about the screenplays. But Terry, to back up that point, what's most effective against a blitz?
It is the screen.
Screen.
Like that's
And that's
people
not
are saying
aggressive.
why did they keep going to it? Wide receiver screens are not the answer, Johnny Mo. You can't keep going to the screenplay, Johnny Mo. Like
No. The wide receiver screenplay to me is a disastrous play. I would never run it. But the screenplay to the running back against the blitz works. Because basically the running back passes the dude that's trying to kill the quarterback. He waves at him and says, "Hey, buddy, I got the ball now. You can't catch me." So the screen pass to Gibbs and Montgomery can work. The wide receiver screen, I would never run that damn play if I were an offensive coordinator because it's a disaster waiting to happen.
Woodward Sports chat. Oh, here we go. Smash the numbers. Neal needs to mediate pre-show to be more objective about Michigan players.
Come on, man. We talking about the Lions right now.
There are people that are happy the Lions lost because JJ got the win. There are people out there.
There
KG.
are.
Yeah.
There are
I'm
people
sure there
out
are.
there, and you guys are pieces of shit, by the way. So
Yeah, that's bitch made ass shit. Unless you're not a Lions fan, then you can do it.
then okay, I got no problem.
Yeah, have it.
But if you call yourself a Lions fan and you were yeah, you're a pussy. But I think that's an extremely small minority of Lions
I keep
fans.
trying to tell him, but it's cool.
Michael Boyd.
J.J. McCarthy.
Keep your finger on that.
Yep.
Michael Boyd in the super chat. KG, we need a.
J.J. McCarthy.
There it is.
Can you chat pull it?
Y'all know, right?
JJ McCarthy or Jared Goff?
Pick one.
He gonna get it off, man.
JJ McCarthy. No, you can only pick one.
He'll go get it off every
You can
time.
only pick one for the Lions. JJ McCarthy, Jared Goff. I want to see.
Come on, man.
And they can do it anonymously, too.
Right.
Yeah, well, the
You don't
way
have to wave
polls
your
work, you
Invo
are gonna
blue
have
banner.
some people that say JJ. So
Smash the number. Nothing wrong with being a Michigan fan first, then a Lions fan. No, smash it. You are not a Lions fan, my friend. See, they'll out themselves. Some people will do the work for you.
Yeah, he's not playing for Michigan anymore.
Right. Does
Him winning against the Lions has nothing to do with Michigan.
does
just
that
sounds
put you
like-
closer to a national championship? Does it put you closer to a Big Ten title? No.
yeah, sounds to me like he's just more of a
Oh,
college fan.
Jesus
That's what it sounds.
All right, Spenny, it's your job. It's what you do. It's hard to turn it off sometimes.
Hey, man.
I get it. It's what makes you good.
Yeah.
It does. You know,
Take slap and
not-
turn it into lemonade.
It's not a coincidence
Got-
the socials have popped off
Yeah,
by
you know.
hundreds of percent.
Hey, man.
All right, I'm curious.
Shout out the YouTube and social team.
All right.
Okay, let's take the break when we come back. All right, trade deadline / sign an offensive lineman.
Before you go, make a prediction.
On
Jared Goff or J.J.
the
McCarthy?
poll, I bet the poll will be 60-40 Goff.
Okay.
Come on, dog.
That's pretty damn close.
Especially not even.
That's what I think
That's
it's gonna be.
close, bro.
Yep.
That's what you hope it is, so you get your shit off.
JJ is an
you hope
elite
JJ
meditator,
wins.
says Jack Stark.
He is an elite
He's
meditator.
such a cornball, dude.
Hey, it
that
works.
whole meditation
Listen,
bit.
It
Listen,
works.
I like JJ as
It
a
works.
prospect in the league. I said that before the draft. He is a winner. He did win yesterday. He is such a cornball, dude. Oh, man. It's tough.
Why didn't he do it by the goalpost? Like
Yeah,
he
I
used to do
know,
at
right?
Michigan?
Did you see him wearing the work shirt, too? Fucking cornball, dude.
Did he wear? I can't remember. Did he wear a turban?
I don't think so. I don't think so. But listen, we got to go to break. We're gonna come back. We're gonna talk
Hold on,
more.
Spenny, real quick.
You can
Yes.
get corny.
I could tell how you want to take that and you can't because
No.
the Lions lost.
Yeah, I know.
There is. I could tell where you want to go.
Yeah.
Look
He
at
beat
you.
me. He beat us. I
Beat
can't.
us.
You know.
I know.
Straight up.
He went.
Pay the man.
and if he's
Fine.
NFC Offensive Player of the Week, it's your fault.
Well,
These are your people.
He will not be. Sam Darnold, Matt Stafford.
Probably my money's on Sam Darnold. But listen, your money should be spent at BlackRock because you can get steak and lobster tail for $19.99. Why would you spend money anywhere else? Go to BlackRockRestaurants.com to find one near you. Braylon's meat is on the menu. I'm sure if you close your eyes and think hard enough, it could be JJ McCarthy's meat for some of you guys out there. But listen, go to BlackRockRestaurants.com, find one near you. Steak and lobster tail, $19.99. And I'm telling you, it's cold. They've got this appetizer. It's the perfect comfort food. It's a cheesy pull-apart jalapeno bread that you dip in their homemade chili. Elite stuff. Go to BlackRockRestaurants.com.
Why do we fight? We fight to protect the innocent, to hold the powerful accountable, to bring the oppressors to justice. Why do we fight? We fight to secure and preserve our civil liberties, to get each and every one of our clients the justice they deserve, and to make the lives of real people just like you whole again. ThenFights.com.
Big injuries, big news. Twice a week, Dr. Jeff Pierce from Michigan Sports and Spine joins Woodward Sports Network for the Injury Insider Report. Big D Energy Tuesdays at noon. Braylon Edwards and Shep Thursdays at 3:30. Get expert analysis and in-depth breakdowns on the latest sports injuries from the man trusted by top athletes in the community, like D-Mac. Whether it's the Lions, Pistons, Tigers, or Red Wings, Dr. Pierce talks us through it all. Don't miss the Injury Insider Report with Dr. Jeff Pierce, your go-to go-to source for understanding the impact of injuries on the games and players we love. Only on Woodward Sports Network. Scan the QR code on the screen or go to MichiganSportsandSpine.com to see if Dr. Jeff Pierce can help you. Is that an octopus in your pants, or are you just happy to see me? See what I did there? Go Red Wings! From Octopi Experts, Woodward Sports.
Neal Ruhl here for Jack's Car Wash. I can get you a free Jack's Car Wash. Text WSN to 888-522-1729. Poof, you get a free Jack's Car Wash. There's 40 locations, over 40 locations in Michigan. They all have the free vacuums. They all have the free compressed air, the mat cleaning rooms, and every Jack's Car Wash comes with the signature hand towel drying service. Go to jackscarwash.com. If you wash your car twice a month, go to jackscarwash.com, take a look at the subscription package, and for right around the same price, you can just get your car washed as much as you want. jackscarwash.com. All right, everybody, pulling up hour number 2, Big D Energy, Woodward Sports Network. Neal Ruhl, the Detroit sports legend, Terry Foster,
Big
KG, Spencer Raxter.
And angry people listening
people.
to us.
Yes.
They are.
It's actually,
I'm telling you, it's not.
it's
that
a
bad.
lot better than I thought it was.
I told
agree.
you.
I thought it was going to be way worse.
No, it's not that bad.
And it's like, if it was really bad, I wouldn't even have been that mad at you guys because it was really ugly what we saw on Sunday, coming off of a bye week against a divisional opponent with a chance to get to first place alone in the NFC North.
Ain't no we ain't seen
And
before.
it was an ugly loss. So I wouldn't have been mad if you guys were crashing out. I know Easy's going to crash out today.
Oh, yeah. He was
But
crashing out during the broadcast.
He was great. He was about to fight someone.
Right.
I'm proud of you, chat.
Easy one
Yeah,
to fight
you
you
know,
over screen passes yesterday.
I feel like they were more pissed about the Chiefs' loss,
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
which,
Because the NFL got involved.
Yeah. That's fair.
that's true. Were they more pissed? They were more pissed about the Packers' loss.
I didn't see that one.
So, yeah, that's true. All right, Spetty put the chat poll up there. Pick one for the Lions. Would you rather have Jared Goff as your quarterback or J.J. McCarthy?
That's not what it says.
Okay, pick one for the Lions. Statue, Jared Goff, mobile god, J.J. McCarthy.
Thank you.
With his 5 rushing.
12.
78% of you say you want Goff. 22% of you say you want
Yeah, come on, bro.
J.J. McCarthy.
Tucker Kraft. Yeah, it's
Supporting their
officially Tucker Kraft has tore his ACL, and I just dropped him and picked up Luke Musgrave.
So there you have it. So injuries for everybody, man.
Rip my
Like,
fantasy team, man. He was kind of carrying me because Malik Neighbors went down, so I needed that 25 points a week out of my tight end spot.
And if you're on Spenny's fantasy team, you better watch your knees.
Yeah, not good.
D-Town King, claiming you're a Lions fan but cheering for JJ is the reason Michigan fans are scum and the worst fan base ever. Was that Any?
That was not my burner. No,
No, it wasn't.
they're up there for sure.
Spenny will
but
tell
that was
you.
not my burner.
He'll tell you with his words.
I think
to your face.
I think Duke fans are worse than Michigan fans.
No, that's a fact.
And Cowboys fans, and Maple. Well, I don't know. It's like Duke, Michigan, Cowboys, Maple Leafs, and Yankees. Those are that's my top 5 in any order. Depends on the day.
It depends on the day.
Yeah.
Depends on what's going on around you.
Yep.
And everything like that. But yeah, that Tucker Kraft officially ACL going to be done for
ACL
the year.
gone.
Yeah, and he was pivotal for the Packers.
Pivotal for my fantasy team too.
So I wonder if you'll see more of the Guardian cap bouncing around your TV screen.
Yeah.
Probably will, right?
I mean, Luke Musgrave's pretty good,
Yeah,
but
I'm gonna say pretty good.
yeah, he's gonna,
I'm
he
gonna
needs to
say
step
that.
up. Oh Jesus! Shout out Luke.
Woodward Sports chat thread. Spot Track had a tweet that they sent out. My annual get off my lawn complaint. NFL players who are traded should no longer qualify for the draft pick formula. I don't have a huge problem with that.
No.
NFL players who are traded.
Who are traded, yeah.
Yeah.
You shouldn't get comp picks for that.
I thought you don't.
You do.
Yep. It says here you do. All right, Terry.
Well, it's only if you have more players leaving your roster than adding, right? That's
It's some kind of
It's one of those things I have to look up.
It's
every
a
time I talk
stipulation
about
behind it.
because there was a reason we didn't get any because we signed a couple guys.
Yes.
All right, you said my name. What's up?
Okay, Terry. For the make 10 trades crowd. or sign an offensive lineman. That was another one. That I saw. What do you guys want? You guys want guard, center?
Yes. Guard.
Brandon Scherf right now is unemployed. He's sitting out there. Probably that's who everybody wants because he has the most name recognition, right?
Yeah. No, everybody's been clamoring for Kevin Zeitler, but that's trade. We'll approach that soon.
Okay. Brandon Scherf, Shaq Mason. Scherf is 34.
Yeah.
Mason just turned 32. Cody Whitehair is out there. He's 33. You notice a theme with all these guys.
Yeah.
Right? So I guess the question is for everybody that wants a guard, and obviously if Mahogany's, it sounds like it's going to be bad, Terry.
Dan Campbell said he's going to miss a long time.
Yeah. So
it was
Terry.
the Hutch injury without the leg wrapping around the other
Yeah,
dude's leg.
it was the ankle instead of the leg.
Yeah.
So what's the move, Terry? For the fantasy football, my waiver wire, I'll just do it like that crowd. What's the move, Terry?
The move is you do trade or sign a guard. If you don't, in a situation like this, it shows that Brad Holmes really doesn't give a damn. And, we always call for him to get an edge rusher. He did get one last year because they were in a desperate situation. I think he only acts when he feels he's backed up against the wall, and he absolutely has to do something. Tomorrow, trade deadline, there will be a new guard, offensive guard, for our Detroit Lions by 3 o'clock tomorrow, whatever time they.
4 o'clock.
I'll tell you what I want to do, what I want to see happen. I want to see them trade for the best center on the market. And you bring in a center here, and you put him there, and then you move Graham to one of the guard spots. You put Graham at left guard or Graham at right guard. And I think that would solidify. Because Graham has even come out and said he's most comfortable at the right guard spot.
Yeah.
He's not as comfortable playing center. And I think that could be – now, I don't have a name for you. I don't have a trade deadline target. I'll do my due diligence and look into that coming into heavyweights. But I think if you can go get a center, then that can make things a lot – I don't want to say more, but you have Colin is the backup that Campbell has mentioned. You have
Coyote,
who can play either guard spot.
He played during the game.
So they like those guys as backups. I don't know if they're going to sign somebody else as a depth piece. I think if they add a piece to the offensive line, it's going to be somebody that they could start, like somebody that's going to be starting for this team because they like the rotational depth pieces that they have with Yodi and Colin and Neese and Skipper. So I think if they add somebody, it's going to be somebody they want to see start on this team.
Michael Weary, we need guard, tackle, and defensive end. Well, we just went over the available guards. You want to go do the tackles right now? How does Jedrick Willis strike you?
Doesn't.
Okay. Well, it only gets worse from there.
No, I know that.
Isaiah Wynn, LaRaven Clark, Chris Hubbard.
Who?
Exactly. Like these are guys last year that made like under $2 million as veterans.
Yeah.
So like that's what's there. So your fantasy football wire play, everybody, ain't looking so sweet.
Well, we knew free agency is bare out in free agency. It's all about the trade market. I mean, Spenny, assuming that move that you said happened, would you would start Graham at the right guard and just sit Tate? That's what you would do?
I would probably – well, if Tate's banged up, yeah.
Okay.
I think if it comes down to it, I would put Graham at left guard and Tate at right. And then if you add a starting center, because although Graham said he likes playing right guard more, it's like you played left guard last year, Tate's playing right guard. He's your right guard.
Right.
You know, it's another thing I think we're seeing clear every day that Taylor Decker is not –
he's injured.
He is not here. He's not going to be here next year.
I agree.
Yeah.
He's on his way out.
Yeah, it's trending toward that.
Let me see here because there was lots of talk about centers, as you might imagine.
Ragnow's Steve. I love the thought process.
Frank
Ragnow's not coming back. He can't.
Right.
If he could right now, he'd be there already.
If there were any chance of him playing,
Right.
he would be
and
back.
you see how fucking happy that guy is fishing and hunting and doing Frank Ragnow shit. He's not coming back.
Right. He said, I just shot a bear. He's not coming back to play the Bears.
Nice.
What's wrong with y'all?
No, but again, I bring it up because, and somebody here in the chat too says it perfectly. Chuck Brewer, center if they can find one, but good luck finding a team willing to part with one. It needs to be starter quality. You're not getting one.
That's my whole point. Just offensive line, period, is a difficult position to get at the trade deadline.
Are the Chiefs trading Creed Humphrey?
No.
Are the Colts trading Ryan Kelly?
No, you're not going to get any. If you do get a trade, it won't be anything of significance.
Yeah, and you'd target obviously the bottom feeder teams more than you can't call up as.
Yeah, you have to hope for a miracle that there's some guy that Hank Fraley can work some magic with.
The Saints have Eric McCoy, who's 28.
Mm-hmm.
That's the Saints, but they have him under contract.
Keep talking.
They have him under contract through 2027, and he's a $18 million cap hit next year and an $18 million cap hit the year after.
Probably not going to happen.
Exactly. So, there's your center that's on a shitty team. Ain't happening.
Man. Can't afford to pay him $20 million a year.
It's tough, bro. And I don't even want to look at centers on free agents. I don't even want to look at that list.
Is Dominic Raiola available?
Yeah, let's bring Dom back.
Yeah.
Problem solved.
Woodward Sports chat thread. I'm salty. Does Miami have a good center? Judging by Tua's career arc, no.
Probably not.
Yeah. So yeah, real cream of wheat.
And we saw, it's like you said, it's not just losing Mahogany. Penei Sewell got banged up.
Yep.
He did something to his shoulder. I don't know if it was just a stinger or if it was a separation or something like that. But
I couldn't tell because he was standing there laughing, holding his shoulder.
Yeah.
Psycho, dude.
But he was banged up and he
was struggling.
That's
The
a man's
thing,
man.
struggling
It's
too.
probably broken in 20 pieces, and he's just holding it together.
Penei's going to play. I'm not worried about that, but he is a little banged. The eye thing, he'll be fine. But the shoulder one, little cause for pause. You talked about Taylor Decker. He was in and out, knee.
He's
Tate
been
Ratledge,
banged up all year.
He was in and out. They are, even the healthy pieces aren't healthy.
But you know what? Taylor Decker, just look at his face. He looks like, man, I don't want to do this shit anymore. It's too tough. Because you get that age and you get banged up, and sooner or later you're like, okay, I'm done.
Right. Somebody in the chat, since everyone's asking, is Riley Reef available?
Chief Reef.
All right.
Yes, he is. He's been out of the league since 2024.
Shout out Chief Reef.
Riley Reef.
He is 37 years old right now.
But he wasn't good when he was 27.
There's that, too.
Yeah.
Riley! All right, let's go to break.
All right, yeah. Let's do that.
Sharon.
Let's go to Sharon's Heating and Air Conditioning, everyone. Hey, it's cold today. I had to bust out that winter jacket. I'm not going to lie. Is your furnace ready to rock?
My house was set at 67.
6'7".
Well, I got to change it now.
6, 7.
Anyway, though, Sharon's Heating and Air Conditioning. They've been family-owned and operated since 1981. If you are a DTE gas customer, Sharon's can get you hooked up with a free furnace inspection. That is right. Scan the QR code on the screen right there above my head. Look, guys, something's probably going to go wrong at the worst time. Sharon's Heating and Air Conditioning is the call. But it's not just the furnace. It's not just the air conditioning. They do the whole home generators. They do water heaters. Those things never go out at a good time either. You come home, the basement's flooded. That's the way that it works. But Sharon's Heating and Air Conditioning can get things right for you. Sharon's Heating and Air Conditioning. Your comfort is our business.
How do people feel about getting a Planet Fitness membership for $15 a month? How do they like working out in a clean and spacious gym that's filled with equipment for every workout? And how about free fitness training in the judgment-free zone that leaves them feeling energized all day long? Join Planet Fitness today with the free PF app online or in club and start getting that big fitness energy for $15 a month.
Walk into any Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men today. Open 7 days a week. Sit back, relax, and enjoy precision haircut, scalp massage, hot leather neck shave, and hot towel treatment from one of our talented stylists. Step up your game this season and take advantage of our $20 haircut special. Scan the QR code and get your coupon today. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men, the ultimate haircut experience. Open 7 days a week. Walk-ins always welcome. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men. It's wicked awesome.
Is that an octopus pushing your pants, or are you just happy to see me? See what I did there? Go Red Wings! From Octopi Experts Woodward Sports.
Hey, shout out to the good people at Gold Crown. All right, guys, let's talk about something that takes your chill game to a championship level. Gold Crown, you know the slogan, smoke like royalty. Gold Crown is a Michigan brand through and through with some of the finest cannabis products in the state. Whether it's Crown Jewels gummies packed with flavor and effects that'll keep you vibing, or their infused Jester's pre-rolls that hit harder than a Lions linebacker. We all know that's Jack Campbell after yesterday. Gold Crown is all about giving you top shelf quality without the royal price tag. All rise for the reign of royal highs, only with Gold Crown.
All right, back at it. Big D Energy, Woodward Sports Network, Neal Ruhl, Terry Foster, KG, Spencer Raxter, all of you in the Woodward Sports chat thread. Craig in the chat. I've seen Morton call good games. I've seen him call bad ones. Not sold yet either way. That seems to be, I will say this, the most consistent message that I've heard here today is Johnny Morton. Is that fair?
Yeah.
It's fair, but you know what I heard about Johnny Morton? I heard a couple weeks ago, this was Dan Campbell's offense. Johnny Morton is doing a good job,
That is true.
right? Didn't we hear that?
We do hear that a lot, Terry.
This is Dan
Well, I hear
Campbell's
it when
offense.
things are going well.
Then when they have a crappy game, it's Johnny Morton. I don't know about this dude.
Can we chat pull that one? Is it Johnny Morton or is it Dan Campbell's offense?
Johnny Morton is calling the offense.
Well, we're just going by what we're told, right, Spenny?
Yeah, that's true.
That's what I was told.
When it's going well, it's Dan Campbell's offense. When it's going bad, it's Johnny Morton's fault. So who is it? Just for the record, I just want clarity so I know going forward. Why are you laughing? I just want to know, KG.
You always want to know.
I do.
Is this still Dan Campbell's offense? I guess it wasn't yesterday. I don't know, man. I get confused.
Yes.
I don't.
Oh
Muscle
God, here we
bound
go.
Adonis is crazy.
Danny G, what I've noticed is whenever Neal disrespects the opponent, we lose. Okay, Danny G. So I'm disrespecting the opponent when I say on the pregame show that the Vikings will cover the spread, and yet everybody else says 45-10. Right? KG, you were there. Was that the sentiment?
Yeah, it was the sentiment.
I thought they were going to blow him out for sure.
Everybody did. You're not crazy if you thought that. And it's okay to be wrong, people, once again.
Yes. But yeah, Terry, I want to know whose offense it is. So we got the chat poll cooking right now. It's 50-50.
What is the chat poll?
50-50.
I mean, what does it say?
Whose offense is it? Is it muscle-bound Adonis, Motor City Dan Campbell, or is it big dumb idiot Johnny Moe?
And a drunk on top of that.
Yeah.
I forgot that. Damn. Yeah, that's a ball drop.
It's all good.
That's all right, Spenny.
It's okay.
You wearing the Melo jersey, it makes sense.
Hey.
You're good up until the big moment.
Is Jared Goff
It's
still
an
alive?
NCAA tournament.
Yeah,
Is he still winning the poll?
75% said
Jared Goff won, yeah.
Yeah, come on now.
Yes.
That's just Neal.
Are
getting
we
his
calling
rocks
that
off.
official?
Official.
Yeah, it's
Yep,
official.
it
It's
is.
in the books.
The polls are closed,
Right.
Okay.
and we cannot do a recount.
Daquan.
Hopefully there's no Russian interference.
No worries.
Right.
Right.
Because surely we wouldn't do that with our
Yeah,
election.
Neal was outsourcing people to come in and vote for Jared Goff.
Right. No, to vote for
Or
JJ
to
so
vote
he
for
can get his
JJ,
rocks
yeah.
off.
Outsourcing. What are you talking about?
Yo,
During-
what are
you guys
talking
missed
about?
it. During the breaks, Neal was walking around outside like, vote for JJ
Yeah.
McCarthy.
Right.
Vote for JJ McCarthy.
Hey,
I'll
open
give
your
you
phone. Go to
$5.
YouTube. Yeah, vote for JJ. Woodward Sports chat thread. Dana says, I think Dan Campbell needs to intervene. Well, I thought it was his offense.
I heard
Right.
somebody say that he needs to snatch the play calling from Johnny Morton, and that's not happening.
Woodward Sports chat thread. Mike G. Neal, fair statement. Oakland is in the way, but I don't want any Grizz kids to be put on a stretcher. That's where I'm at. Mike G, I'm the same way. I don't want anybody on a stretcher.
Oh, take.
I don't, man. Like, what are we talking about here? Real quick, KG, because I know that.
Yep. What Michigan related shit? Go ahead.
Well, it's interesting you say that.
yeah,
KG.
I know. It's the only time you come to me during the show.
But you want J.J. McCarthy out the game. You want him on a stretcher.
I did not. No,
God,
that is where it stops.
Right, let's talk about you.
I don't want anybody.
How
to
do you
stretcher
want
carry.
him to be removed from the game?
I just want him to not.
You want his leg to be severed off? You wanted what happened to Jaden Daniels? Like, which way did you want it?
Is it advantageous for the Lions that Jaden Daniels is not playing next week?
Sure.
Does it increase their chances of winning? It does.
Absolutely.
Hate to see that happen to them.
Oh, I was waiting for that part.
But it happened.
Yeah.
And the Lions are. What would the Lions be? All right, the Lions are a 7.5 point favorite.
Oh.
What would they be if Jaden Daniels was playing?
Probably 5.5.
4.5.
If we knew if they're going to play like this, it wouldn't matter.
That is true.
Because you could have had Oopsie the birthday clown playing yesterday at quarterback for Minnesota,
And
and they were
still would've
going to win.
Yeah, they still would have won.
Shout out,
JJ
Oopsie.
could have just sat there and meditated the whole game, and they still would have won.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I guess you're right. You know, in the end, you're right. In the end, you're right.
You still didn't tell me, answer my question. Was JJ wearing a turban when he was meditating?
I don't.
No, I don't think so.
I don't recall.
You don't need a turban to make
I'm just confused. I just wanted to know.
No, but KG, I did want to tell you guys this because we won't.
What
we're not
about
gonna
Bryce
talk about it.
Underwood's touchdowns now? Yep. go ahead.
No, it wasn't about that.
Okay.
Because I know that Michigan fans kind of parachute into basketball.
Yeah.
Is that fair to say?
That's fair.
This Yaxel Lendenberg guy that they have is legit.
It's a problem.
Is legit.
Good old Dusty May recruiting, man. Shout out.
He was last year. He had over 600 points, 400 rebounds, 150 assists. That has happened, and that was at UAB.
Damn. Okay.
That happened one other time in the history of college basketball. Larry Bird.
Okay.
Like that's it, Terry.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna be watching him this year.
He's pretty fucking good.
He is legit, and is he a 6 year? I think
Yeah,
he's a
he's
6
old
year.
as shit.
yeah.
He's like 27.
Yeah,
It doesn't
like
matter.
Michigan has multiple 6 year guys.
Colin Carr's going to put his nuts right in his mouth.
Yeah. Okay.
Just wait on it.
Speaking of that, to kind of put that in, because I think Will Cheddar's a 6 year guy too, isn't he? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you told me something interesting
Yeah,
about
so
Will Cheddar.
is from Minnesota.
Yep.
He was the number 2 overall recruit from Minnesota in the 2021 class in Minnesota. Number 1 was Chet Holmgren, who's won a title and is about to be playing on his second NBA contract.
Yep.
So they got tons of experience, man. They do.
That's what college basketball is now.
Right.
It is.
They ain't the only program.
There's those
trust me.
27-year-olds going
Yeah,
out there
that's what I was
playing
gonna
against
say.
fucking
They ain't the only
19-year-olds.
ones. I promise you, they not.
Yeah. So, he's
Wasn't I think it was Auburn's starting 5 last year had a higher average age than the Pistons.
I think it did. Yeah.
Or the Thunder.
The Thunder
Yeah,
it was.
Thunder, yeah.
Yeah, because we got Tobias, so that throws.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
It was. But yeah, KG. So just wanted to point that out. That's
no,
the name
I'm-
to look for in January when you parachute into college basketball.
I'll be in a little sooner than that, but I hear you though. I hear you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just wanted you guys to know.
Oh no, we're a basketball school again, so it's great.
Do you know what? Do you know what 20% of the NBA calls Will Cheddar? Unk.
He got owned on college teams
Right.
now.
Yeah, you do.
And also, KG, this is the 5th time that Oakland and Michigan have met to open the season.
Shout out.
There it is.
You know I love. I'm not gonna disparage Oakland anyway. I have mad love for Oakland.
Oakland's a fine ball club.
Yes.
There you go. Oakland won, matter of fact, in 2000 at the arena.
No,
Won
you gotta give me one of
97
those
and 90.
hats, dude.
Jason Rozicki, 32 points that game. Shout out.
Neal, is that a snapback or a fitted?
Snapback.
Damn, bringing the snapbacks back. All right.
Rip.
Yeah.
I wanted one.
Snapbacks and tattoos.
I can't fit snapbacks though. My head's stupidly big.
Mike G.
That was an error, bro.
And don't sleep on
Snapbacks,
Morez
tattoos
Johnson
for sure.
Jr. We held him to 3 points and 2 rebounds because we played him at Illinois last year.
Okay.
Yep.
Congratulations.
Yeah, Morris Johnson
Now-
is going to terrorize Sparty for real. He didn't when he was at Illinois last year, but all right. I know these guys.
Yeah.
Like I've called these guys.
Yeah.
You know
And
what
they're
I'm saying?
good.
Now,
Michigan's going to be
Neal
good for sure.
No.
is
yeah.
the only guy I know in radio when he gets his pregame equipment, he has to shop to get his pregame equipment at Kroger and Home Depot.
Yes, absolutely. A little copper wire,
Yeah.
You know where you don't have to worry about faulty equipment or just subpar
anything.
And that's with Mad Packs, because they got the best of the best. Go to getmadpacks.com. Find a store near you carrying the best product in the game, whether it's the high-low pre-rolls, the Boom Shakalaka Tarantulas, the THCA Blizzard Pack Infused Moon Rocks, or any of their top-shelf strains. Go to getmadpacks.com. Find a store near you. Mad Flavor, Mad High, Mad Packs.
How do people feel about getting a Planet Fitness membership for $15 a month? How do they like working out in a clean and spacious gym that's filled with equipment for every workout? And how about free fitness training in the judgment-free zone that leaves them feeling energized all day long? Join Planet Fitness today with the free PF app, online or in club, and start getting that big fitness energy for $15 a month.
Walk into any Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men today. Open 7 days a week. Sit back, relax, and enjoy precision haircut, scalp massage, hot leather neck shave, and hot towel treatment from one of our talented stylists. Step up your game this season and take advantage of our $20 haircut special. Scan the QR code and get your coupon today. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men, the ultimate haircut experience. Open 7 days a week. Walk-ins always welcome. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men. It's wicked awesome. Ruhl here for Buddy's Pizza, the original Detroit-style pizza since 1946. And, look, I hear a lot of people around town, a lot of these chain places are saying, we have authentic Detroit-style pizza. Yeah, not since 1946. That's when Buddy's created the Detroit tradition. You can save 10% on your entire Buddy's Pizza meal tonight. Go to buddyspizza.com. You're going to lock in for that huge Monday Night Football game that you can't watch if you're a YouTube TV customer. Go to buddyspizza.com. Use the promo code 10meal. You'll save 10%. Buddy's Pizza, the Detroit tradition. All right, we are back at it, everyone. Big D Energy, Woodward Sports Network, Neal Ruhl, Terry Foster, all of you in the Woodward Sports chat thread. In the super chat, we got a good super chat here that just popped in. And I was going to go around the NFL and say, what did you see in the NFL yesterday? But now I'm not going to. Let me catch up a couple of these in the super chat as well. Kip Nelson, can we talk about the dirty Campbell hit on JJ? Nice league you got, NFL.
Man, what? Them calls yesterday was just ugh.
And, look, I'm not crying about it because didn't.
Come on, man.
We had 10 penalties and we're nowhere near good enough to win that football game. But that is laughable.
The Hutch one, the sack that we got on JJ, it's like where I'm supposed to hit a quarterback, bro. That's what irritates me the most. That what he put too much weight on him, I think they said. Yeah. What? Since when? Come on, man.
You know what? You're punished for getting a beeline on J.J. McCarthy. Because he drilled him. Where you
dead
to go?
Rights, bro. That was one of the best football tackles I've seen in a long time.
Right. So what are you supposed to do? Hit him, and on the way down, you're supposed to roll off of him? You can't. That's impossible to do.
Terry, tell me about it, man.
And you can't do the hip drop tackle or the sling around tackle.
You can't do nothing.
You have to pick up a quarterback and tuck him into bed.
You
guys are talking about the Jack Campbell?
Yeah, man. Yeah. That's where I'm supposed to hit a quarterback.
And Jack Campbell played a fucking amazing game. That dude was all over the place making plays.
You know what he did? He did something Micah Parsons did.
What's
forced
that?
interception?
Forced interception?
Forced sack.
A forced sack.
Yeah, that's true.
He did technically get a forced sack.
Yeah.
Where was Micah Parsons yesterday when they lost to Carolina?
Shit. Yep, he found something else.
Where was he?
I don't know. It's a good question.
I'm sure he had the highest PFS score of the weekend, though, right?
Yeah.
Probably.
He probably did, right?
Probably.
Forced pressure.
Enzo took a bad route on that one, Gumbo. That was
that angle. Yeah.
Bad angle.
He was
on
never going to win that.
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt.
Because remember, Tyreek Williams. I mean,
where was he? What was the deal? Was he hurt?
He might have got. I mean, I saw him in that.
I saw him.
He made a play to save a touchdown from J.J. McCarthy, where he forced him out of bounds at the goal line. And
because J.J. wasn't getting in the end zone at all costs. There, he made a business decision.
He did because you had a big ass man coming out the street. But that was He had a good angle, and he forced J.J. McCarthy out of bounds. Enzo just took it. He took a bad angle on that route, man. It sucks, but
Yeah.
Shit happens.
Live and learn.
Mike Boyd in the super chat. Amen, Terry. Amen, Spenny. I don't know what that was in relation to, but amen to you guys.
I think it's about the
just for being here.
Just for being here.
Amen to you.
Michael Weary, how long before Frazier is ready to play? I have not heard.
They've been like working him back in. It's probably still gonna be a couple weeks.
Yeah.
MacBoss88, off topic, but braided Cade or Afro Cade?
I like both, but
Braided
Cade has been going nuts so far. So
I like Black Eye Cade.
Black yeah. That's also with the braids though.
Yeah.
So
That's true.
braided Black Eye Cade.
Was it the braids?
I don't like the braids because he's got a little tiny fro that's
Yeah.
in the front that doesn't belong.
No, that's just how they style it.
I know you either.
Like-
Look, I'm old school. You either braid the whole
Tiny
thing
fro with the
or don't
braids
braid it
all
at
lined
all.
up.
Michael Boyd, Spenny knows. Yes, he does.
The meat missile.
Jarl Axel in the super chat. This is where I wanted to go to. Am I turning into a bad football fan since I'm taking a wake me up when the playoffs start approach to this season? No, Jarl, like you get it. You get it. Because if you're in a Super Bowl window, that's the way it works. Like there's you kind of float in and out with the regular season. You know what I mean? But that was my point about the Packers thing. Like you got a 35,000 foot. Was it a bad loss yesterday? Was it a missed opportunity? 1,000,000% yes, it was. However, they caught a break because the Packers lost, Terry. And if you're chasing the division, that's what it is. They play them again on Thanksgiving. That Thanksgiving Day game is going to be electric.
Yep, it's gonna be a dog fight.
Flat out electric. But Terry, Jarl gets it. Like, all that matters is the playoffs, Terry.
I believe it's
Yeah,
y'all.
I
Oh, Jarl, okay.
said something astute before the season began that this regular season, there is no way for the Lions to be winners for the regular season. Because let's say they finish 15-2, then people are still going to remember the Commanders game last year and how they lost in the first round. Every loss is going to be the end of the world. So there's just no way that the Lions are going to satisfy people this year because you're not going to win all your damn games. I don't care who you are.
Why not, Terry?
It's just impossible. That's the NFL, man.
Did you guys see this, by the way? This happened in the on the weekend. I don't know if you saw it on social media. This fucking guy D-Mac hit another hole in one.
Yeah, shout
His
out, man.
fourth hole in one, dude.
Shout out.
Shout out to D-Mac, man. That's electric. I was just had the post. I want to see specifically what.
Hey,
he
D-Mac.
says, now officially 4 cups and 4 hole-in-ones. Number 2 at Northville Hills. Pitching wedge from 123.
Hey, D-Mac, share the wealth, bro.
Yeah, how about save some for the rest of us, buddy?
Yeah.
Is that our D-Mac or some other dude?
That is our D-Mac.
our
So
D-Mac.
it's only one
So he's-
D-Mac. And
He's
if y'all
hitting
want
holes
it,
in
y'all
one.
got
It's
to get
cold
out.
outside.
Yeah, I was about to say, if y'all want to do that, y'all got to get out there in 30-degree weather like D-Mac.
Yeah,
I mean, that
D-Mac
man-
probably thinks he's still playing hockey.
I swear,
it's
he
cold
will
out
golf
there.
in any weather, bro.
Man is
He's
the most
hitting slap
dedicated.
shots in the hole.
Yes.
I was late to be early for our round, and I felt like I let D-Mac down. Like that round that we had, me
Oh,
sticking
yeah.
D-Mac, I was like 30 minutes early, and D-Mac was already like driving on the putting greens,
Yeah,
already
dude,
doing it.
he's full on
I was
hour
like-
and a half.
Yeah, I was
all
like,
3
damn.
phases.
I was like, I was late to being early, I guess.
Nah, D-Mac is a sicko,
He's the man.
In the good way.
If
Shout out
he's
to D-Mac.
hitting,
Congratulations,
if
man.
he's hitting holes in ones, you don't give a damn if you're
No,
there or
he
not.
is. And I felt bad because he was about to shoot like 3 under par that round, and then he lost his ball on the last green. We couldn't find it, and he's.
I do remember that. H. Nash in the chat. Neal, do we expect this from the Vikings the rest of the year, or was it a matter of them just having a great day? H. Nash, I expect this from them if they get to start 5 drives in the opponent's territory, like they did yesterday. Then, yes, I do expect that from the Vikings. However, that is a very
Which
odd
means no.
occurrence. I would not bet on that happening.
That's a long way of saying no.
Terry, Vikings got 17 points. All those points came from drives that started in Lions territory.
It's going to be very difficult to defeat a team like that.
Any team.
Correct.
Parlayed with 10 penalties.
Yeah.
So
And-
there it is.
And turnovers.
They made your team discombobulated. I want to throw that
and
in.
then the third factor of that, when you're playing a team that is beating you at the point of attack
Bam.
pretty consistently.
And there's no JMO jet sweeps. You throw
Yep.
that in too.
That is true.
That's the
there was a
problem.
JMO touchdown though.
Yes, there was. T. Gray, we played a shit game yesterday and lost by 3. People are sitting here acting like a blowout. They lost by 10, right?
No,
Oh, no, they lost by 7 because they kicked the field goal. That's what it was.
Who?
Lions?
No, we lost by 3.
Yeah.
They lost by 3.
Oh, because they did get the touchdown.
Yeah, they
My
got
bad.
the
That's
touchdown
right. They got.
yeah.
I forgot the JMO touchdown.
Yep.
There. Yeah. So there it
We
is.
had a
So
chance to
and
start- we had a
I
chance-
said earlier, let me say it again, repeat myself. The good news is that the Lions played like shit, looked like shit, and smelled like shit, and lost by 3 points.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And
So
just needed
that
to
should
stop.
give you some hope for
And
the
if
rest
that,
of the
if
season.
that game played out, that's why I think fans aren't freaking out or overreacting to it, because we played like shit, and the Vikings took advantage of it with their physicality and at the line of scrimmage. And if that game played out exactly the same way it did, but we had Kirby Joseph in there, we win that game.
Yeah.
At least go to overtime, because he would have made the play on that third down to stop
Well-
it, and he probably would have had an interception, because JJ was letting some go out there. But he wasn't, and you can't count on that. You have to be better. And like I said, the way the Lions performed with the penalties, the offensive line was awful, getting dominated by the Vikings at the point of attack. Special teams were terrible. You turn the ball over in your own zone. To do that coming off of a bye week is unacceptable, and that's coaching. And I'm looking at Dan Campbell for that, because as I love Dan Campbell. I don't want the Lions to have another coach other than Dan Campbell for the rest of my life. He didn't have his guys prepared enough to win that game.
Which is exactly what he said, right?
Yep.
Yeah, but that's coach speech. They all say that. I don't even pay attention to that anymore. It's always, I didn't have my guys prepared. It's on me. And then when they win, it's all the players. They must have gone to some coaching camp like 20 years ago and said, this is what we're going to say when we lose. This is what we're going to say when we win.
Rando Smalls on the super chat. The play calling was shit. I've always noticed that the play calling's bad in games you lose, and it's always good in games you win.
Right.
Oh, really?
No technical analysis, just
Right.
a great play call.
What a great observation by you, Neal Ruhl.
I just, you put things together when you do this long enough.
Or the line was so bad they couldn't even call plays. They couldn't even run plays because Jared Goff was like looking around like he's ready to go down before the rush even starts.
Hoseby Lion in the chat.
They do
Lions
be
are
lying.
bums after time off, but they're generational after losses. Both things are true there, right? Right? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yes, sir.
That's all I want to say. Somebody said, why aren't you guys talking Red Wings? They won last night. Good road trip. Keep it pushing, right? Spenny,
Yep.
is this what it is now?
Yeah, I mean, they've shown that they can win in multiple different ways. I think this is a big enough sample size to prove that they are actually a legitimate team in this Eastern Conference, and they're getting good play both out of Cam Talbot and John Gibson. Cam Talbot was great last night, especially in the shootout. You had 2 shootout victories on this trip, and you didn't have Patrick Kane, so that's really impressive. James Van Riemsdyk had a good goal. Alex DeBrincat is getting more opportunities around the net than basically anybody in the NHL, and if he continues to get those level of scoring chances, he's going to score 40 goals
Yeah.
again this year.
And that's his resume.
And
And
that's his resume.
I'm going to become programmer for a minute, and I know it's going to piss off Red Wing fans. Here's what happens when you talk Red Wings the day after the Lions play. You lose listeners.
Correct. Which is why we're doing it for about 30 more seconds, and then we're going around the NFL.
Right.
Yep. And
Red
it was
Wings
good.
won.
It was good to see Mo Sider get a goal. It was good to see Lucas Raymond get a goal. He is getting healthier. You're seeing him be more physical, win more puck battles, and get pucks deep. The team has been playing well. Obviously, if you're not locked in with the Red Wings, I would say don't watch this last game of the road trip because it could get ugly going into Vegas on the last game of a long West Coast road trip. But it was a good win against San Jose last night, and you took care of business. Good to get 2 points however you can get them.
And just a reminder, they have the second most amount of points in the NHL.
Yep.
And if the playoffs started today, they'd be playing Carolina. So it's a nut buster, man. Like,
Oh, yeah.
like this whole Eastern Conference is grim. All right, when we come back, going around the NFL, we got to do what Terry said. So that's exactly what it is.
Let me tell you about Lady
Where are we going?
Jane's.
Yeah, Lady Jane's.
Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men open 7 days a week. Walk-ins are always welcome. Stop in, sit down, relax, get an award-winning haircut from one of our lovely, talented stylists. You can get a hot leather, next shave, a scalp massage, a hot towel treatment, all that wrapped into one in the King's treatment. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men open 7 days a week. It's wicked awesome.
Why do we fight? We fight to protect the innocent, to hold the powerful accountable, to bring the oppressors to justice. Why do we fight? We fight to secure and preserve our civil liberties, to get each and every one of our clients the justice they deserve, and to make the lives of real people just like you whole again. ThenFights.com.
The weather might be getting cold. It is getting cold. But at Loom, the good vibes are heating up. Buzz and sparkling THC beverages are here to take you in the fall with bold and crisp flavors. And for a limited time, the seasonal drop apple cider, make sure y'all get that. It will be gone before you know it. 7.5 milligrams of real THC wrapped in all bubbles and no troubles. Real fruit juice, 0 artificial sweeteners, and no hangover, because everybody hates a hangover. You can find Buzzin' at 39 Loom Cannabis co-locations across Michigan, and you can get 30% off online or in store by using code WSN30. It's Loom Cannabis.
All right, back at it, coming down the stretch, Big D Energy, Woodward Sports Network, Neal, Ruhl, Terry Foster, KG, Spencer Raxter, all of you in the Woodward Sports chat thread. Click the like button since you are here. But it is time where we take a spin around the NFL. College basketball starting tonight. Of course, Oakland's at Michigan. I'll have the radio call for that. You can listen to it on the Odyssey app. Big money day for the Horizon League, Terry. IU Indy is at Ohio State. Of course, we're at Michigan. Green Bay is at Kansas. Youngstown State's at Pittsburgh.
Arkansas.
There you go.
We got Arkansas on Saturday, I think.
What's that?
We got Arkansas on Saturday, I think.
You do?
Yep.
All right, there you go.
Oh, couple of Paisans facing it off.
Yeah, that's right.
That's how the league stays in business.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That is true.
Calipari, Tom Izzo opening weekend. Forget about it.
That is also true. Terry, what'd you see around the NFL yesterday?
I not only saw but heard. I kept hearing how awful Cincinnati Bengals defense was. And so when Joe Flacco, 488 yards, shout out to him, put Cincinnati ahead with like 30-something seconds left, and Chicago has to go like 70 yards for a touchdown, I'm like, the defense can't be that bad.
Yeah, okay.
But it was. I mean, they Swiss cheese, bam.
It's been like that.
Right. But this bad? 70 yards in like 30 seconds? And then Mr. Colson, University of Michigan tight end, breaks a tackle, touchdown. When you got a white guy pulling away from five brothers, you know your defense is bad.
That's a great observation, Terry.
In that vein, Terry, Mike G asked, Terry, we need more black players in the NHL. Can you make that happen?
I'm working on that. Can we get somehow get a 6'9" brother who can't skate in the NHL? If we can pull that off, I'll do it.
Well, you guys, Utah has a hockey team now.
Yeah.
They do.
Those Mormons, man, that's
Yeah.
they go on missions and they find athletes.
Yeah,
Maybe we'll see some mammoths.
But there's a big problem there, bro.
Yeah, no ice.
The brothers are not allowed to have sex with the white women in Utah.
Yeah.
So good luck
They can
with
soak,
that.
though.
Huh?
They can soak.
Terry, don't
I heard
know.
they're
don't
going to
know.
be their third jersey.
Yeah.
Their alternate IDs.
The
the
soakers?
Utah Soakers. Yeah.
I would buy one
And it'll
so
just be a
fast.
bathtub.
That would be so good.
The old school
just be a
bathtub with the four
bathtub.
legs.
That would be fair.
Would you rock that hat, Spenny?
Absolutely.
Spenny, what'd you see around the NFL?
Panthers are back. Never died. Never doubted them for a second. Bryce Young, MVP season loading. No, Rico Dowdle. That dude's actually a problem, like real deal.
He is a problem.
That was an impressive win by the Panthers. And then I saw a tale as old as time, Neal. I saw the old Buffalo Bills take out the Kansas City Chiefs when it doesn't matter and when nobody cares.
Yep.
And they're going to puff their chests out and say, we're the best team in the AFC until you see Andy Reid and Patrick Mahomes in the playoffs.
In
Pretty
January.
much.
And then it's over.
On that other side.
Yep, and it is
They
a
was trying to
song
get
as
at
old
it.
It
as
doesn't
rhyme.
matter where that game is played.
No,
Nope.
it
You
does
play
not.
Buffalo, Kansas City, the moon.
I promise they was trying to get that game to the Chiefs yesterday.
Yes.
Bro. They were doing everything in their power.
KG, what'd you see?
Well, like he said, the Bills doing Bill things. I saw C.J. Stroud get his head completely knocked off, and prayers up to him. That was pretty ugly, man. And Houston, I don't know what happened to him, but they are not that same team that we once knew a couple years ago.
Nope.
Yeah.
C.J. Stroud had his head bounce off the turf like a basketball.
Yeah, that shit was bad.
That was
bad.
not cute.
But, yeah, and I also saw the Packers fucking suck, and I keep telling people they don't want to listen. It's fine. We'll see what happens at the end of the year.
Yeah, they got a third place schedule. Like, this is how it's going to go, man.
They are ass. You hear me? Ass. Michael Parsons are not.
Well, he led the league in implied pressures.
Yeah, it's too bad he can't play offense. Because what the fuck is that offense?
I saw on Pro Football Focus this morning, they said Micah Parsons thought about pressuring the quarterback a league-high 22 times.
And Tucker Kraft with the torn ACL is a huge loss for that. He is their best pass catcher. It's not close.
Yeah, big time. Woodward Sports chat thread, I saw a 68-yard field goal. Like, guy...
Right.
We know that they juice the kicking balls now, right?
Yeah.
We know that, right? Like, everybody understands that. They have special balls. They're
For
yours.
the kickers only.
For kickers only. Like, what are we doing here?
Yeah.
Still, 68. It's pretty sweet.
Maybe our little
70.
kickers have been working out. They got stronger legs.
Yeah.
And they put helium in the ball.
You know what's the worst part about losing to the Vikings? They had a fat punter. Did you see that?
Yeah,
Terry?
sure did.
Yeah.
He was portly.
That leg was flexible as hell, though.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Their fat punter was that pissed me off. I was like, we can't lose to a fat punter, dude.
You did.
And we did. And they beat us. And he had some good punts.
He did.
He had some bad punts too, though.
Yes, he did, as a matter of fact.
He's a chubby.
He's portly.
You're chubby wubby.
Husky, as the kids say.
Terry, you know what I saw yesterday?
Tell me.
The Colts are washed. It's over. I told you it was fake. That's what everybody was saying,
Yeah.
right?
Right.
They got killed. Don't look at the scoreboard.
Yeah, no,
they got
yeah.
beat down
It was
in that
bad.
football game
Yeah, they did.
yesterday. But, you know,
That's all right.
old Mike Tomlin,
Yep.
they're 5-3.
Surprise, surprise.
Here they come, everybody.
Mike Tomlin is 5-0.
Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers is 0-3.
See, he knows.
Terry, that's true.
Terry Foster knows how it works.
Panthers are back, says Anthony Patterson. Absolutely, man.
100%.
Just for you to bury him next week.
Keep
next
pounding.
Tuesday. And you
Keep
gonna bury him
pounding.
again.
As long as Christian McCaffrey's healthy and playing,
Niners got a chance.
they're a problem,
Oh,
man.
yeah.
Like, they absolutely are. Dude, that guy still.
He's so good.
He took over that football game yesterday.
People forget he was the true Great White Hope.
The original.
He was.
San
original.
Francisco is the only team that doesn't need a quarterback. Like, they could put Christian McCaffrey in the shotgun and just win games that way.
Mac Jones.
That's why I
19 to
feel
24.
so bad for Kyle Shanahan, man. That guy, you see it, and it's like I said, it's like a president on his second term is what Kyle Shanahan looks like now. Like, he's old, he's got wrinkles, he's got gray hair. He was youthful and exuberant, had Atlanta in the Super Bowl, and now he is just a shell of a man because he puts in insane offensive game plans every single year and has never had a quarterback that's better than the last pick of the draft.
Right.
Like,
you know
the
what
best
else I saw?
quarterback he had was the last pick of the draft.
You know what else I saw? My brother-in-law, Big Ralph, has got a super duper
Shout out Big
uber
Ralph.
high def TV, and it's like 72 inches long or wide or whatever it is. Terry Bradshaw looks like a dude that's wearing an old man's mask.
I swear, bro.
Terry's not looking good.
Yeah,
One of those
pretty
rubber
bad.
masks.
It's pretty bad.
Yeah, like, it's. I agree. Rando Smalls, quit hating on us fat punters.
Hey,
People
you
are.
can't lose to a team with a fat punter.
But let me say this. I'm going to go way back in the day. There was a ball game, Central Michigan and Bowling Green for the MAC championship game. Central Michigan sent a fat punter out, fake punt, and the fat punter went 70 yards for a touchdown.
Now that's when I'll respect a fat punter.
Right,
When he puts it on the ground.
When he
and
puts it
goes.
on the ground. Yeah.
right.
Where are we at with the Chiefs?
They're going
are
to
they
be
washed
in the,
again?
They're going to be in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, come on.
Okay. Well, some people's confidence seems to be shaken. Somebody in the chat said their only win against above 500 team was over the line.
Unless, I'll tell you this. If the Patriots or the Broncos trade for random edge rusher, like actually like Max Crosby. If Max Crosby goes to the Patriots, man, that would be gnarly.
Max Crosby, he better not leave.
That would be gnarly.
No, stay in Vegas.
You know what's gonna be cool about tomorrow's show? Like the trade deadline will be popping when we're on.
Yep.
Yeah.
So that'll be sweet. That'll be sweet. I'm looking forward to it. All right, let's take the final break. Come
Broncos
back.
defense is good.
No, they are.
It's good.
Offense getting better.
Offense is getting better. Let's talk about like winner, like make plays when he has to. Like everything that you say about J.J. McCarthy in the that's what Bo Nix is.
I've been on Bo Nix, man.
Bo Nix, he
Big
looks
Bo Nix
like
guy.
an idiot half of the game, and then the
He
second
hasn't
half,
run the wrong play 4 times.
and then the second half comes around and he is dialed the fuck in.
Yeah.
And they win games, and that defense is insane. The Broncos, but again, when you stack it up, when it really matters, I know the Ravens and the Bills can't get it done against the Chiefs. I know that. So the best opportunities for a team to beat the Chiefs in the playoffs would be the Colts, the Patriots, or the Broncos. Do I see Bo Nix, Drake May, or Daniel Jones beating Patrick Mahomes in the playoffs? No, I don't. Chiefs are going to the Super Bowl again.
That's why the Broncos got to hold on to the division lead.
Yeah.
Because
They got to play him in Mile High.
Yeah, because you can go from 3rd to 7th.
Yeah.
Or 3rd to 6th, like real
real
quick. And then the
quick,
next thing you know, you're at Baltimore because
Yep.
they won the division. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? Like it moves quickly, no doubt.
Like the Vikings. Like the Vikings last year when they had 14 wins, but you got to go on the road in the playoffs and didn't work out. And the Broncos could see something like that.
Yeah,
I would not be surprised.
You got to win that division, which is why I talk about the Lions winning the division. I don't care what it looks like, man.
And the Chiefs don't have to win the division.
No, they don't.
The Chiefs are the fucking boogeyman, and they can just come in there and take it from you.
And then Mahomes just stands there on the sideline like this.
I fucking hate the Chiefs so much. Is this how I don't understand it because I loved the Patriots. Like I loved watching the Patriots win Super Bowls. Are the Chiefs more hated? Were the Patriots more hated? Because I fucking hate the Chiefs. I hate Patrick Mahomes. I hate that whole fucking.
They are because of the referee thing.
Okay.
New England had a lot of hate because of the cheating.
Yeah, the cheating
allegedly.
and all that. Yeah.
And Bill Belichick was
more
a
hate.
dick every day of his life.
And they kept winning. Like
And they
literally,
kept winning,
6
right.
Super Bowls is a lot.
That's what I'm saying.
And then
Yeah, that's a
Tom
lot.
Brady
Dominant.
is like the best looking guy in the whole stadium, so you hated him for that.
And he's got a billionaire. He had a billionaire model wife.
Right.
Traded
they
her
got
in.
more hate.
And then he was left to the
Which-
game.
Traded her in.
Which I go back to the philosophy. No matter how good looking a woman is, there's a dude that's tired of her.
It's true.
That is also true.
And Tom Brady was married to the game, dude.
Super chat.
XO. Chiefs are a house of cards. See, there's still a segment out there that think they're washed.
I mean,
Which is fine. You can think that, but until they're washed.
yeah, until I see it.
Yeah, I gotta see it.
And it does not matter what happens in regular season.
You got to see a tombstone over the grave.
Yes.
Before
Absolutely.
you bury them.
Spenny, tell them about jars.
Jars Cannabis. Listen, shout out to Jars Cannabis and get you some jungle juice from Jars. Oh, yeah. Here it is. Boom. Look at that. Go to Jars. Welcome to the jungle. Head to Jars and get your brand new jungle juice, a bold, high-performance cannabis brand where raw power meets rugged innovation. They've got a full range of products from pre-rolls, flour, and vapes to edibles like chocolates, gummies, and sugar cone snacks. Check out the Jungle Juice infused pre-rolled lines. It hits hard and comes in 12 different strains to choose from. You can find Jungle Juice at over 200 dispensaries across Michigan, including your local Jars. Follow them on Instagram at Get Jungle Juice and experience the power for yourself. Shout out to Jungle Juice. You can go find it at any Jars location.
How do people feel about getting a Planet Fitness membership for $15 a month? How do they like working out in a clean and spacious gym that's filled with equipment for every workout? And how about free fitness training in the judgment-free zone that leaves them feeling energized all day long? Join Planet Fitness today with the free PF app online or in club and start getting that big fitness energy for $15 a month.
Get ready for unfiltered sports talk like never before. Join Braylon Edwards and Shep as they bring you the Braylon Edwards Show with Shep.
Has a man open. Touchdown, Michigan. Braylon Edwards.
Where no topic is off limits. What are they thinking? How do jocks really feel?
Here comes a little blitz. Blitz is picked up, though, and the pass thrown to Edwards. Touchdown.
Tune in Monday through Friday from 2 to 4 p.m. on the Woodward Sports Network for hot takes, heated debates, and the latest sports news. It's time to elevate your sports game. Don't miss out.
Neal Ruhl here for Caesar Sportsbook, the official sportsbook of Woodward Sports. You can scan the QR code on the screen and download the Caesar Sportsbook app. And when you make your first deposit, use the promo code Woodward1000. That way, when you make your first bet, if you happen to lose it, applies to your first bet only, you'll get it back as a free bonus bet, all the way up to $1,000, everybody. It's Caesars, one of the OGs of the sports betting game. Caesar Sportsbook, the official sportsbook of Woodward Sports. If you have a gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER. Final segment of the show, Big D Energy, Woodward Sports Network, Neal Ruhl, Terry Foster, KG, Spencer Raxter, all of you in the chat. Click the like button since you're here as we prepare to cross 95,000 subscribers. DNC ENT, McAfee talk. We're talking about the kicking ball. McAfee talks about it all the time. Before this year, the equipment staff had 45 minutes to break the kicker ball in. Go into a room with only a brush, a towel, water, and 3 balls, and then the teams pick. And then teams pick the best ball out of the 6. Now they can use the same ball week to week till it doesn't pass pregame inspection, so they can use broken in balls now and not fresh ones. Exactly. Like they put them in a Coors Light humidor. I don't know what they're doing to it, but they use the same one, Terry, and it shows.
When
man.
the ball turns blue, you know it's good. No.
Yeah, and it was a subtle thing, and you're seeing this play out. And this is real. And this goes back to what I talked about before. If you are inside the 20, offensively, if you are inside the 20, it doesn't even make sense to kick a field goal, Terry. Because then you go back and you kick off, it gets returned somewhere into the 30s, right? Usually.
Yeah.
Gets returned somewhere into the 30s, and then you're a first down, maybe 2 first downs away, and then you're in field goal range.
Yeah.
Like it just doesn't, it's not worth it at all to kick a field goal now, unless you have to.
Well, you'll lose. But, the only time you kick a field goal is at the end of the half, end of the game, from 70 yards. Right?
Shout out.
No other need to. That's why Dan Campbell goes for it on 4th down all the time.
Yeah, but it's even more amplified now. I think the Broncos did that yesterday in Houston, I want to say. Was it the Houston game I was watching? I think the Broncos did it. It was like 4th and 8 inside the 20.
Dude, are they going to have to move that little artificial in field goal range thing to the 50-yard line now?
Yeah, essentially.
Yes, they are. I mean, Terry, at 67 yards, if you get to midfield, you're in field goal range. And if you don't have a kicker that can make that, then you don't have a kicker.
Yeah.
Well, now you know if it's a 50-yard field goal, it's either going to be left, right, or they're going to hit it. Nobody's going to be short. And if they're short, then that means that guy's got a broken leg or something.
No, that is true. Real quick, excitement is sweeping the Dallas area. You know how yesterday, KG, on the pregame show, I do a new segment called Broke Ass Game of the Day.
Yeah.
And Cardinals-Cowboys was the broke ass game of the day, meaning you could get a ticket for $14.
Right.
I use ESPN.com for their little tickets start at. Mm-hmm. That's what I use.
Great segment.
Excitement is sweeping the Dallas area. As of this morning, right now, it costs you $20 now to get into a Monday night Cardinals-Cowboys game. So, Terry,
they raised the price.
Okay. Well, I can't afford that.
You sure that ain't the Arizona fans flying over?
Oh, maybe. Yeah. It's a big game, man. And that's courtesy of Vivid Seats. So
you think there could be a lion out? The Lions will show up for that for the hell of it?
Maybe.
Just
I don't know.
take over the stadium?
They might.
Because they want to go to Dallas and they don't care who's playing.
Michael Daniel, great show, man. Appreciate it, Michael. Thanks for thanks for tapping in.
Terry, shout out. No, just want a quick shout out. Quick shout out to Mike Reed. We met him yesterday, and wasn't John F. and Lord at the second best. Shout out to him, bro.
Absolutely. Yeah, appreciate y'all when y'all come out, man.
Yeah, man, sure. We appreciate that.
Shout out to Sydney Sweeney's tits.
Oh yeah, that's pretty good.
Okay, Terry, you back in on Friday, or what you got going
on? If I'm allowed, I will be back Friday.
We'd love to have you.
Which
Absolutely.
means he won't be.
You want me to come over the 4 down? Or you just want me to come and chill out?
Yeah, we'll do the 4 down. I'll be at Purdue. So I'll be in, through the VMix.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Virtual.
You're not going to be here.
No, I will be in West Lafayette. Great town.
Terry, if you have a favorite pair of headphones, if you want to bring them on Friday, you can. If not, we'll have some for you.
I would do. I was going to say, tell a little fib and say I've had fun in West Lafayette, but I can't even do that.
I hate Purdue basketball almost as much as I hate Michigan football.
Jeez.
Yes.
What Purdue basketball do?
Tigre. Neal didn't know the final score, and he came at me. No, Tigre, you couldn't recall it for a second there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You wasn't coming at Tigre.
No.
No, Tigre's good. He's one of the good ones.
100%. What, Spenny?
He's one of the good ones.
He's palatable.
Palatable. All
Yeah.
right. All right.
I feel safe around him.
He speaks so well.
For KG.
Articulate.
I've got a lot of friends.
Yeah.
I want you to notice when you're going to be in Purdue, and maybe it's just me, but Purdue has the shiniest basketball court in the world.
They do. They
Okay,
do.
I thought it was just me. I'm glad.
Yeah,
God awful brand of basketball they play.
They when did we last play there? Zach Edey was there. They had Edey and Jaden Knight.
I remember the Zach Edey hate.
Yeah, that was the last time we were
There's
there.
always one. They've always got one stupid 7'5" player, and he just fouls everybody. Fuck Purdue, dude. I hope you guys beat Purdue by 1,000.
I just remember Zach Edey wasn't supposed to make the NBA, but he sure did.
Sure did.
So if we beat Michigan tonight and Purdue on Friday, where are we ranked in next week's poll?
100.
25.
Others receiving votes.
Yeah.
Right.
And it'll be Camp's vote.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. It's for T-Foss, for KG Spencer Action. I'm Neal Ruhl. Thanks for tapping in. Well, see you later.
We